Welcome back to Tag 'em and Bag 'em, everybody. Double Agent Instigator Jay here, next to Jackie, as always, my favorite. And today we got my twin brother from another mother, Mr.
Word.
Jeff Mitchell.
Word.
How are you doing, bud?
Good. How are you guys?
Oh, we're here.
Twin brother from another mother.
Yeah,
That rhymes.
that was a throwback from when Ray said we looked alike.
A year ago, man.
Always keeping stuff like that in my mind.
That was like, what was it, last summer?
Yeah, it was.
It has been a while. It's a new baseball season coming up.
For real.
You're going to have to have matching costumes or some shit. So, welcome back to Tag 'em Bag 'em. Welcome Jeff Mitchell, lead commentator, and sometimes only commentator for HCW, Heartland Championship Wrestling here in the lovely state of Kansas. How are you, sir?
Good. How are you guys?
We're
getting there.
We are alive. Kicking.
That's yep.
Probably not kicking as much as we should be, but
Yeah, no, not after the few weeks we've had. So
last night was interesting. So yeah, we're so sore. Like my whole left arm is no good today.
Really?
Yeah, well, we had to get a Samoan out of a basement.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
and you know them island boys is small.
they're
And of course there's like 25 family members there.
Oh my lord.
And so, I'm very
How many of them live there?
probably all of them.
yeah, probably all of them.
Here they're a lot like the Middle Eastern families will all live in one big house. The Islanders are too here. And so it was a good size house though.
It was huge.
Right.
Yeah. So the majority of them probably actually do live there, but dude was in the basement, in the very back of the basement.
Oh my lord.
It
And
was 360
yeah.
pounds, I think.
Oof.
And then the part that frustrated me, and even the coroner knew it, the part that frustrated me is the cop wasn't listening.
Right.
And so he decided to push me out of the way like he was going to do something. And guess what happened? He didn't know shit.
Yeah, he got, especially when like
It's because I'm a woman. I'm a woman, so they automatically think that the reason we're struggling is because I'm
Right.
doing it. No, the reason we're struggling is one, he's big, and two, that's a lot of weight because you take the heaviest part up first. That's a lot of weight. So when you want to help, great, go to where the heaviest part is. Go up there. So instead, he doesn't. He pushes me out of the way, and so then when I'm so freaking mad, I finally get him to go where we needed him, and it took about 20 minutes longer than it needed to. By the end of it, my arm was dead.
Yeah, when he took it away from her, the body started slipping, so it's like I had to grip it, hold on to it, so it didn't go rolling back down the steps, because that's the last thing we want with this kind of job, you know.
Right.
We do the best we can, and we've picked up bigger people. I mean, 100%. What's the biggest? 560 was the biggest you and I did by ourselves?
Yeah, I'd say that. I think the biggest one I did before you started working there was probably about almost 7.
Yeah, but
Man.
together, the biggest one we've done together, I think, was
About
560.
Yeah, 565,
Wow.
560, 570.
Without help.
Yeah.
And we can't ask for help. So if they offer it,
Right.
it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But we can't ask for help, which we weren't going to anyway, because 99.9% of the time they're just in the way.
Yeah. Especially going upstairs.
And they see a woman and they automatically they'll turn to him, even though I'm there because I'm invisible at
Right.
that point for some
Right.
reason. And they'll turn to him and go, "Do you want some help?" When I'm standing there, like, "Do you see me?" And I'm one of those people that it genuinely pisses me the fuck off.
Oh yeah.
Like, because I
Yeah.
can guarantee you I can lift more than the majority of the males that I know. And Jay knows this. I can lift a lot, like a ridiculous amount of weight for no reason. I don't know why. It's the way I'm built. I have broad shoulders, so I can just lift a ridiculous amount of weight. But when they do that, and Jay just kind of, like, there was one that he almost headbutted because he was being just straight up rude.
Oh god.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No.
He goes, "Get in the
I
car."
was going to fuck him up, man. I was pissed. I was like, get in the car, turn on your radio. I got a vent. I got on there. I was like, fuck that dude. Motherfucker needs to keep his fucking mouth shut.
And he was saying shit the whole time. And the dude wasn't even big.
Yeah.
He was just saying shit about me to him.
He just thought because she was a woman, she couldn't get the job done.
I was like, okay, well, you didn't pull him off the bed, you didn't get him in the bag, and you didn't pull him down the hallway or put him on the cot, but now you want to step in that we're going outside?
Yeah.
This whole time I didn't use you, and now I need your help? Leave me alone.
And what's even funnier is last night the investigator, we got to a different scene, and she goes, I can't believe Jackie kept her mouth shut. She said, I knew she was pissed. She didn't say a word, but you could see it in her face.
Oh, yeah, no, you can. My face is not one for hiding any kind of emotion. No, it'll tell you everything I think real quick, whether I wanted to or not.
Forget the sleeve. You wear your emotions on your face.
I do, but I don't mean to. And I look angry whether I'm angry or not, to be fair. But when I'm really pissed,
Yeah,
it's a whole thing. And I felt bad, kind of, not really, because at the job I have to be professional. Professional, but at the same time, I got some shit, bud. I got some shit to say.
yeah.
Because, look, I am the strongest female at our company.
Hands down.
And so, like the other people that work there, when they say stuff about them, Jay will stand up for them. And it's understandable because, like, one of them's like 98 pounds. Like, she's 98 pounds, so she can do a lot. She can lift a lot more than you'd think. But you look at her and you go, you gonna be okay?
Right.
But
Right.
most people don't look at me and go, "You're gonna be okay." Most people are going like, "Okay, I'm gonna get out your way." Not when I'm at this job.
No.
No, the arrogance runs deep.
That's literally a lot of dead weight too.
Oh, yeah.
It's a whole other thing. Like I could move. It's so funny because when we go to the hospitals, I will literally turn to the nurses and be like, "There's a big difference between moving a living body
Right.
and moving a dead body. Get on this side, not that side. Pushing a dead body is not going to do any good. You got to pull.
Right.
Like when we're transferring, they always want to just push it. Like that's what they're doing to help. And that's me, like me doing that. It's not helping. If you actually want to help, come on this side and grab and pull.
Right.
Because we're not worrying about hurting them
Right.
necessarily. No, we're respecting the body and we're not wanting to do any damage or anything,
Right.
But when you have older citizens, you have to worry about, well, you did some nursing stuff, didn't you? Or like some medical.
Yeah, medical transportation.
Yeah.
But
So
that
you know
was-
about like skin tears that you can get if you're not careful with transferring when they're alive.
Right.
You ain't worried about that when they're dead. They're dead. They can't feel it. And if they can, we shouldn't be here. Just saying. So that's my spiel for the frustrating week I've had.
So what happened to him last night? What?
It's just
Probably heart problems.
Yeah.
Because he's so big.
and he's a Pacific Islander, which they have a lot of heart problems anyway. So I'm gonna assume that because he was not that much older than we were. Actually, I think he was younger than you, wasn't he?
He was 1984, I think, is what his birthday
Oh
was.
God, he's younger than me.
Yeah, he was pretty young.
But when you're almost 400 pounds,
Yeah.
and he was not short at all. He was big, like he was umanga big.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And then you got stairs and they're like, do you want to go through the garage? And the garage has it was a huge garage, but to get into the garage is this tiny little landing, like tiny. My deck in the back is bigger than their landing. And then, cause you have to go on this landing and then it's a curve and this staircase down. No,
They don't have a gurney or anything that you can use for.
we do,
but
but you're not going to take the gurney down. It's not going to make curves like that.
Oh, yeah.
So we would have to literally drag him all the way up the stairs and then down the stairs again to get in the garage. So we just brought him all the way up into the living room, put him on the gurney, and then their front steps are like they're the longer steps. So we take it down that way. We don't always get to take the gurney in because there's sometimes when there's just no way. You got tiny houses and they're not going to make corners.
Hoarders are horrible.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, we pulled people off of piles of trash.
And from under piles of trash.
Under piles of trash.
I think all big people should live on like flat houses.
Ranch style.
Ranch style. Because the majority, if you're over 300 pounds, they always die in the basement.
Always.
And
Over in their bathroom.
And-
Tiny ass bathroom.
naked.
Mm-hmm.
But I guarantee, like, in this job, karma's going to come find me, and I'm going to die in the shower naked. And on the time that I die, it's going to be like people I know, like cops that we've dealt with.
Right.
It's going to be EMS people that I went to high school with, because it's here in Hayesville. So it's going to be like everybody I know is going to be the ones to show up, and they're like, I didn't know she had that tattoo, and when did she get that pierced? Like, that's going to be the thing that happens. And unfortunately, I'm going to end up like shitting myself for no reason in the show. It's going to be awful.
It usually is, though. I mean,
Right.
Yeah, I can't die with dignity, though.
No.
Karma's gonna find me, and I'm gonna die by like hitting my head on the toilet, and then for some reason, the way my body goes, I'm gonna be like have my head in the toilet, and I would have just taken a poo, and so that's how I'm gonna go. Jay's gonna walk in and go, well, fuck.
yeah.
Are you done yet? I gotta go.
Come on, shithead.
I just ate a bunch of macaroni. No, Jay told me the one thing I did, he hates the cold. So when it snowed this last week, I was like, I'm going to die slipping in the snow. And I said, if I die out here, just leave me. He goes, you don't like the cold, and I don't either. I'm dragging your ass inside. So there is that. He will not leave me outside in the cold. He will at least bring me inside, because he don't want to. It's not because I don't like the cold. Don't let him fool you. It's because he don't want to be out there waiting for them to show up.
I
He's
wouldn't
like,
either.
nah, I love you, babe, but it's warmer in here.
Yeah, I don't. And especially if it like snows or something, because it just makes shit dirty, and I hate that.
Yeah.
I always imagined when I was a kid that I would die in a tornado. I would just see myself.
Well, you're a Kansas boy.
Laying on top of a bunch of wood.
Oh my gosh. So you are a Kansas boy though, right?
Yeah.
So I think all of us have that, like, especially those we're here in town, because all the whole time we were growing up, big tornadoes would go every year. You got an F4 or an F5 just rolling through town, destroying
Yeah,
all of Hayesville.
That 99 tornado was right here on the railroad tracks.
That was the night my youngest son was born.
Yeah.
Really?
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
With what they called the Andover tornado?
Yeah.
It wasn't
Yeah.
just in Andover?
No, it wasn't.
You know, Hayesville got destroyed too.
Yeah.
But we had one in 91.
April 26, 1991.
Mm-hmm.
I skipped school that day.
I remember that. I remember that day to the T, actually.
I lived
4 blocks away from here.
I lived out on the west side of town.
Did you really?
Yeah, up on Peachwood.
Wow.
Did you
On the
really?
west side, yeah, when there was no houses,
Back when it was fields.
back when it was fields.
So you lived
I
here in town?
I watched that tornado.
So you saw the ones that were in the field, because I lived over here on Hungerford. You weren't here yet.
I wasn't
in
here
90.
yet. I didn't move here till 93.
I lived over there in Hungerford, which is not too far from Peachwood, actually. And there were the ones that were over the tornadoes that were in the Freeman field back when it was, they had a small soccer field, but it was more rodeo. That's where they had the rodeo back then.
Yeah.
And we had 3 or 4 here in town.
Yeah.
And then the one that went by the railroad tracks. And then the Andover one, the Andover tornado, was like, oh, it destroyed Andover. Did you see what it did to Hayesville?
Right.
Jesus Christ, we had the
National Guard.
yeah, we had a National Guard here blocking off. Like, you could not get into Hayesville in 99 without having an ID that had an actual.
I almost got in a fight with one. He wouldn't let me come home. And then they brought, remember Scott, the big cop that they used to have here?
Yeah.
He came over and saw us, and he was like, what's the problem, Jason? I was like, this motherfucker won't let me go home. And they're like, he lives here. And it's like, yeah, I don't have an ID, but
And
I can live here.
That year, when the 99 happened, I was actually living on the dairy farm out in Goddard. So it was 135th and Central, back when that was all dirt roads. And we had downbursts and small tornadoes that were going down Maple and 119th that were actually picking up cars and throwing them while the F5 was coming through, because the downburst, the microburst and all that was so strong. So right after that tornado finished, I came into Hayesville because my mom still owned this house, and she sent her 16-year-old child to go check on the house. And I hadn't changed my ID, so I drove back home.
I lived up on 31st and Meridian. Me and my wife did.
Oh, goodness
Now
gracious.
ex-wife. She was down here visiting my parents on Peachwood.
Oh, wow.
And the tornado ripped through the center of town and caused her to go into labor. And I'm standing at 55th and Meridian talking to the cops going, look, can you go by this house and check? Because my wife is like 9 months pregnant and she could be in labor. And I don't know.
That tornado stopped at 35th 1st in Meridian? Was that when because it went over 235?
It made it up to.
It basically followed the railroad.
Made it up to MacArthur and Seneca because it destroyed that
Well,
mobile.
because it hopped 235. And my mom's ex-husband lived at that mobile home lot right there on Seneca. That used to be, it was a lot bigger than
MacArthur and Seneca?
Yeah.
Yeah, it tore that place up.
And then it hopped over 235. And then the next one would be 31st, right?
Yeah.
And that,
Yeah.
So it didn't quite make it there, though. I think it dissipated as soon as it crossed, because it kind of went like over 235 and then that way.
That little lake they have probably did a lot to it
Yeah.
because they don't like water.
Because my ex stepdad lived in a trailer and it actually got picked up and thrown in that lake, and I thought it was hilarious.
I know it was a Monday night. I was watching wrestling.
I just looked at it and said, wow, look, 50 million cockroaches are now homeless.
I had come in the 91 one. I was going to the First Baptist Church here in town, and I had just come home from church, and I still remember eating a popsicle, sitting at the table, and what color the sky was, because that was the first one. My mom got the camcorder out when she was standing in the front yard going, check this shit out. And from then on, it's like, you want to go see the damage?
Now my grandma was at work when it came through.
Which one? The 90?
The 99.
Yeah.
And like my Aunt Pam called me, and I remember I was watching Monday Night Raw. My friends already left because they were like, "Oh, there's a tornado coming."
I should get out of here.
Yeah. I was like, "There ain't no damn tornado coming." I'm gonna see what's wrong.
And then your house starts shaking.
Yeah, so my aunt calls me. She goes, "You better find shelter." It's like, it's fucking clear skies right now. We're good. You know, I ain't seeing shit. And I'm sitting there, and all of a sudden I ain't got no shoes or shirt on. I start walking to the front door, and I put my hand on. And all of a sudden, the house just starts shaking, and I'm like, "Oh shit!" And I watch me.
So you see how close we are to the railroad tracks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I watched my trash can go. Phew. I was like, and then it stopped shaking. I was like, all right, I need to get my shoes on.
Now that the tornado has passed.
Right.
Okay, so weird. I didn't know you lived here. Did you go to school here in Hayesville?
Wow.
So you went to campus.
Yep. 91.
Huh.
What year did you graduated in 91?
1991 and a half.
Wow.
Because I had to go to summer school.
Mm.
I didn't get to walk with my class. That was the first year they did it to where if you don't have all your credits by the end of the year, you got to go to summer school and you can't walk.
They didn't make you go to night school?
No.
My sister was short. She graduated 96. My oldest sister. So she graduated 96. So she was short like half a credit, and they let her do night school to make up. Because campus was weird. They would forget to put you in classes that were required, and then they wouldn't tell you. Yeah, they did it to a lot of people. They did it to my mom, too, because my mom graduated from campus in class of 78, I think is what it was. And she was short half a credit, but they never told her because she was working, so she didn't go to her graduation, and she didn't open the, like, they didn't mail her or anything. So then she was applying for college, and they're like, hey, you know you never graduated? By then, she had like 5 kids. So she went to high school.
She's like, you know what? I don't think I'm going to.
No, she did. She actually went to night school. I was a little kid. She went to night school and she finished it, and very proud of her. That had to be hard because I'm one of 7 kids. I started my college education, finished my high school diploma, and get my college education when I had a 2-year-old and a 6-month-old. I know how hard that was. She had 6 kids and a lazy husband. So, damn, woman.
I mean, he wasn't too lazy if he had 6 kids, but you know.
Once a year don't matter, but from what I understand, we are the result of the one time he put in work. But we don't need to talk about that.
We don't.
We could change this. I didn't know you were a Hayesvillian.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah. So you grew up around here. So you were here when the Peach Bowl was open back in the good old days.
Oh, yeah.
When everybody knew everybody. And
yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's crazy.
Uh-huh.
Because
I thought you knew that already.
No, I did not.
Huh.
I don't know.
We moved down here in like 85. We moved over on Hillcrest, which is over by the apartment. And then we moved to Peachwood. Brand new house.
Is Hillcrest the one that Chris lived on?
That's where Chris lives, yeah.
Our friend Chris lived on Hillcrest.
He still does, actually. His parents gave him his house.
Did he really?
When he got married, his parents literally gave him his house and moved in.
Yeah, it was a terrible house to live in when we were in high school because we go over there to for recreational purposes. And every single one of his neighbors.
So you would gamble.
Yeah.
That's
exactly what we did with our lives.
Right.
But all of his neighbors across the street and next door,
sheriffs and cops.
all cops.
Oh, really?
Oh,
So there's we have all kinds of pictures somewhere of us looking like we're pissing on cop cars.
I have a friend who decided to have a freak out at his house. And from then on, we never did any recreational activities with her after that because we was all going to go to jail.
And that was that wasn't even the hard shit.
No, no, it wasn't. That was your basic ditch.
Yeah.
Without going into any detail, that was what you called dirt. So, so that's awesome. That's probably why you guys are a lot alike. You grew up in Hayesville.
We may be twins and we just don't even know it.
I don't know.
We're related anyway.
You're pretty close to his. Well, no, because you're 50.
Almost 53.
So you're 9 years older than me.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes.
you'd be like 5 years.
I think my actual oldest sister's, I think she's about 54 or 55. I'm not
Well,
sure.
your dad don't count though, because he's got 750 kids.
That's true. That's true. I just found that out. So, I mean, I didn't even know I had brothers and sisters until.
He didn't know who his dad was until 4 years ago.
Yeah, about 4 years ago.
Well.
He found out at grandma's funeral, actually. I'm going to pause this for just a moment. I'm sorry. It's got the flip thing. Somebody told me that if your phone flips, like you have it to where it'll go to landscape or whatever, it's because you watch porn. So I was like,
So that's why yours flips? Too much of that midget acrobatic shit you watch?
when have you ever actually watched?
You always talk about it, though.
I talk-
That's your thing. It's like, ooh, midget acrobats.
Something in another episode that we don't actually. I do. To be clear, again, I have not and do not watch midget porn. Thank you.
Midget gymnast.
If I'm going to watch it, I'm definitely not going to watch it on my phone. I want to get the full effect. I'm going to put it on the TV.
That way you can see what kind of flips they're doing.
Yes.
How they get
Like, she did a freaking moonsault on that.
how did they get that form? Such a little stature.
Little legs doing.
How much practice did that take?
Look, I've seen midgets do some amazing things though, because we went to the midget wrestling. So you grew up in Hayesville, which is awesome. And is your family still around?
Mm-mm.
No. Oh,
They moved to Derby.
yeah. See, that's a traitorism.
Traitorism.
Yeah, you know Hayesville and Derby's.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Yeah,
But-
I mean, if you grew up here, you know that's.
Oh, yeah.
It's, you snobs
It's a fucking sin.
moving up in the world. What are you thinking?
Yeah. Yeah.
So let's get into getting to know you a little bit better because we haven't done an episode with you in over a year.
About a year, yeah.
Yeah. Actually, we had our anniversary of the first time we did a podcast together. I think it was like August or September of last year. So it was, we did it in 2025. So I think it was August or September when you were on with us, or no, maybe it was.
No.
It wasn't that because the first episode we did was on my birthday in December.
Was it? So then it would have been like January, February?
Yeah.
Well, it was like the second episode we were on. So then, yeah. Okay, so that makes sense because it came up in my memories
Yeah.
of you signing your sign.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like,
It was after New Year's Mayhem because we talked a lot about the lights going
It was
out.
New Year's Mayhem. We were breaking down because we talked about when the fire alarms went off. That's right, because you were making those dirty jokes.
Dirty jokes.
Calling Jordan a hoe.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, innocent man.
Uh-huh.
So, let's see. Well, let's learn about it. You were in a band. You sing really, really well.
Yeah. So I've been told.
Well, I mean, let's put it this way. When we go to do like karaoke on the after parties, nobody wants to sing after you. And they say that all the time. They'll come up and be like, I'm next, but I don't want to go. Jeff just did that. I was like, yeah, right. That's why I'm not singing, because fuck that shit, man. Why would I even try?
You don't sing because you're scared.
Who you talking to?
You.
Oh, boy.
I'm talking to you.
I'm glad you're sitting there.
You're absolutely correct. You're absolutely correct. I have, even though I was a professional performer, and I did it for many years, I have severe stage fright. I can't even sing in front of him when it's just the two of us.
Oh, that's different.
I can't do it.
That's different.
I won't do it. I can't.
I can't I can, but
we have a karaoke game that we actually bought to play with you and Erica and Jordan, and it's a card game. And we went and got a mic because we were going to have you guys come over. And so he and I were playing it one night, just the two of us, and I was like, "No, can't do it.
Yeah.
You got to go to the other room."
Yeah,
and he'd go in the other room, and then I can do it, but otherwise, no. But even doing it in a crowd, I have to have like a minimum of like 3 or 4 shots before that's going to even happen. Because
it's different when you're in a small, like 3 or 4 people watching you. People come up to me 100 times. Hey, can you sing? And blah blah blah. And I heard you can sing. What you got? And it's like there's like 2 people there. You feel
you're looking at me. That's it.
You're feeling the eyes upon you. When you have a crowd of like 1,000 people, you don't.
Yeah, even then I can't do it.
Totally different.
I can't do it mainly because I'm my worst enemy, right? So I'll get up there, and if I criticize myself quite a bit. So I'll get up there and say I didn't hit a note the way I wanted to. I'll actually cry because I'll sit there and criticize myself. But I grew up being criticized, and I had an ex-husband who was very critical. So I will just automatically run those things through my head. So to get up there and do it, no, because I'll be crying. Even though I don't, it's not that I can't do it. It's that I will criticize myself so much that I'll actually leave. So it won't happen.
Yeah.
It won't happen. I'm there to have fun. And so Jeff can sing. Let Jeff have his fun. And you do so well because you wouldn't think that you're nervous doing it. Yeah. But you've been singing the national anthem for HCW this whole time. I think there's only maybe a handful of times you haven't actually sang the national anthem.
Yeah, there's been a few. Mindy's done it a few times, and Billy's daughter's done it a couple times.
Well, yeah, and then can't think of her name. We went to the ICP concert with her.
Nikki?
Yeah, Nikki did it the one time, and then Jaron Bell
did
it. But otherwise, it's for the most part you. You are now officially. We said this on the last episode. You are the voice of HCW at this point. And that's kind of cool, considering that when we first saw you at HCW, you were reffing, and we would give you so much shit, bro. So much.
Everybody did. I loved it.
Oh, sitting there going, Dad, pull a rabbit out of your hat, because God knows you can't fucking count to 3. How are you not seeing this shit? Like, you're slow. Get down on the ground. And then we're like, man, we feel bad, but come on, old man. It ain't that hard. He didn't have both shoulders down.
I hate watching myself referee. I'm like, God, I'm freaking old.
Why did it? Yeah, because it takes me, you like hold on to the ropes to get down there to count to 3. You're like, I'm sorry, I'll get down there eventually. You better hold still for a minute. So you started out training. You wanted to be a wrestler, correct? And then, but you didn't start till you were in your 40s?
46.
And did you go to the Bears Den?
No.
Okay.
I trained with Lance Chafin in Mount Hope.
Oh, okay. So back where the other one was.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and then.
Same place as Angel. Me and him trained at the same time.
And then it didn't quite work out for you just because you were older?
I had vertigo.
Oh, that's right. You told me that.
Yeah.
Which is weird for you to have vertigo and be able to sing the way you do. Because that is an inner ear issue. Yeah, it's an inner ear issue. So for you to have the intonation that you do and have an inner ear issue is interesting.
That is. I didn't realize that.
Because I'm losing my hearing, which is another reason why I have a phobia of doing it. Because then I was like, I may think I'm on tone. We're going to be super flat.
Right.
Ain't going to happen. But so you got vertigo because you got dizzy really quick when you do specific moves.
Rolls.
Yeah. So then you went to reffing. And you did, how long did you ref? About a year?
2.5 years altogether.
I was going to say, because that was back when they were running in Larned. And so we saw you.
WWX in Larned. I would do XWE up in Salina.
Yeah.
I've done other stuff refereeing, down in Texas and up in Rocky Mountain Pro and
you
like that.
Have you refed for Skill? Now I know
yes.
I was going to say, I thought I saw you on one of their.
Yeah. Their first 3 shows, something like that.
And then you also did, what is it? MCing. You were the MC at
ring announcer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did that.
And then then you moved from reffing, which was that your decision? You're like, this is
kind of, yeah.
It was more of a group.
I told Billy, because there was one time I did I want to say it was a WWX show, and I took a bump, And the next day I couldn't move. So I kind of text Billy. I think it was at that time that I text Billy and said, I want to move out of refereeing and find something else to do. I wanted to be a manager.
Yeah.
Because
You got all ideas for days when it comes to managing.
yeah. And I shot a few promos and but we couldn't find anybody.
Yeah, it hasn't panned out just yet.
Yeah.
But that's not to say that it won't ever happen.
Right.
It's just right now, because you and I have talked about it. You and me and Jay have talked about ideas that you've had that are like, oh, that could be cool, but it just hasn't panned out just yet.
Right.
So then you move to lead announcer, and now you are the voice of HCW. You're the commentator, and everybody else is a guest for the most part, because you don't have. So you had Billy had set up that you were going to have two other guys. One was going to be in Salina and one is Wichita, and that
hasn't
only happened once, and then it fell off.
Which I don't know. We've only had one show since the one I did with Jaron, so I don't know.
Well, even before Jaron, you had the one dude. I can't think of his name. The older guy.
If that was Frankie, he was in Wichita.
You had one in
You
Salina
had one in Salina.
because he had like a bow tie or something.
Oh,
like
that was McQueen.
Yeah.
The McQueen.
Yeah, but he was supposed to be a regular in Salina, from what I understood.
I don't know. I was never told that.
Yeah, because
Next thing I know, they're bringing in Jaron, and Billy told me straight that Frankie was going to be Wichita and Jaron was going to be Salina.
Yeah, and then that kind of, I don't know what happened with that. It just kind of didn't come to fruition.
There's only been one show in Salina since then.
Yeah, but in Wichita.
But in Wichita, yeah.
He hasn't been there.
Yeah.
So I don't know, and it's okay because you kind of do really well at adapting to whoever they put with you.
That's true.
There are some that are just more magical than others. That you can just tell, like, okay, I'll be fair. I really love you with Aaron Helms. I do. I like you with all of them, but you and Aaron Helms, while he's sitting there calling you a son of a bitch the whole time. I like Aaron on commentary anyway. When he decides to retire from in-ring, if he decided to be a professional commentator, I would not be surprised because he's really good at it. Yeah. There's a few of them that I could see doing that.
At not Wake the Dead, at what was it? One of the last shows I did with Aaron last year, and my wife was behind me, and it was a main event. It was Hector and Ray, and Aaron was just going off about, well, if Freddie Rydell didn't hit me with that cage door and blah blah blah, I'd still be the champion, and it's blah 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 blah, and I was just like, and I was just saying that at the microphone, and Eric is just back there just dying.
So we watch the show. We haven't figured out how to listen to it because there's a delay when we plug it into the phone during the show. So it's very distracting and hard to be in the moment. So when we get home, like literally as soon as we get home, we put you on.
Yeah, start watching it again. That
I got to turn it up so I can hear all the little bullshit you say. Because sometimes you say some shit, Jeff.
Yeah.
You've been known to talk some ish. But I liked you and Aaron together. I liked you and Angel together.
Yeah.
Angel was so fun. You and Dickie this last time at the last show here in January, the first year for 2026. I liked you and Dickie together. I didn't know that I would like that.
I've been wanting to do it with Dickie for a long time.
It was really good.
Yeah.
The only issue, of course, was the sound because we couldn't hear Dickie at all.
Right.
But like I said, it's there were mic issues all night, so it's just we're first one back in 2026. You got to blow out all the kinks and straighten the cords and remember to talk into your fucking mic.
The national anthem that they did this last show where everybody started, that was amazing.
I think we're going to do that from now on.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to take the mic from Bobby Casey and just be like,
that's not Jeremiah sings with you every time.
Yeah.
Jeremiah has no like he's gonna sing, he doesn't care.
Right? Yeah.
That's just Jeremiah. You got to know him that way.
He doesn't have any fucks to give.
But for some reason, when they all because your mic broke, they couldn't
Somebody kicked the cord out. backstage.
We forgot
Kicked
to
the
pick
power
up our
cord.
feet.
Right. Somebody, it may have been me. Shoot, I don't know.
Who knows? So it wasn't. It was kind of a cool moment to open up for January. I wouldn't mind that being the way it goes, but there's something about the special way, because you don't just sing the national anthem. You have a right. So there's a difference between, I like Jaron Bell, I really do. The very first time he sung the national anthem, he phoned it in. Kind of.
Okay.
And I told him that. I told him, he already knows. We had a conversation. The second time he sang it, sold it, rocketed it to the moon. Great job.
Mm-hmm.
But you sing it like rocket to the moon every single time. You add your own spin to it. It's very nice. Of course, I've heard you sing a lot of other things.
Right.
And it's always nice. And we always appreciate hearing you on the mic, period. You're just good at it.
I like having a microphone in front of me, I guess.
It's your ego. It's your ego.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, you know.
Open mic Nike. open mic Jeff.
I can't sit here and brag about myself. I can't do it.
Stop.
I can tell you, though, the first contest I was ever involved in, I was in the Navy. I went pee 7 times before I got up there to sing. I was so fucking nervous.
Really? What was it? What kind of competition was it?
It was the USO put it on.
Mm-hmm.
It was like 30 of us. And it was a big deal because I was in Europe. I was in Spain at the time. So they did all the contests at different bases around Europe and then took the best from those. And I finished like 3rd out of 30 something.
That's not bad. Not bad at all.
Especially for the first time, I was like, all right. Yeah.
I think I cried before my very first performance. Okay, that's not true. I started performing when I was really little. My mom was a professional. She actually went to open for Little Texas before Little Texas blew up.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
But my mom put me in front of an audience before I even wanted to be in front of an audience. But the first time singing like a solo deal or a duet, I was in I was in high school, my junior year in high school, and I wanted to throw up and cry and run off stage. I don't want to do this. But I did it, and I have video, and I did really well, because it was one of those, I was at Goddard at the time, and they had what was called a Roaring Days, because they're Goddard Lions.
Lions, yeah.
So it's a 3-day music fest, and somehow I got talked into doing a duet. Don't know how, but I did it. And I actually dyed my hair with Kool-Aid because I did a Judd song.
Oh my God.
So you gotta have red hair if you're gonna do a Judd song. Right. So Wild Cherry was the flavor I chose. And that shit, like back in the day, you were supposed you're guys, so you wouldn't know, but back in the day when you dyed your hair with Kool-Aid, you were supposed to get the sugar-free. Because if you didn't, your hair turned into like this knotted, sugary mess. And first time I did it, I didn't get the sugar-free. So we look like Annie from before she got her shower. It was terrible. So
What song was it? Tell me about the good old days.
No, Bridge. Love Can Build a Bridge.
Love Can Build a Bridge.
Yeah, Love Can Build a Bridge.
Yeah, because it's a really good duet. But the reason this girl Vicky chose it, she's actually a natural redhead, so that's why I dyed my hair red. Because I'm a brunette, and the thing about Love Can Build a Bridge is it's one of the songs where there's actual solos in it as well as it being a duet, and that's why she chose it, and I don't know why, but I went along with it. I don't fucking know. You couldn't get me to do that shit now.
You want to do a duet?
No, you can sing. A lot of people don't know Jay can actually sing. He can sing.
Can you sing the Judds though?
He has not tried.
That's not that hard of a song, actually. I don't.
No, Judds are really easy because the harmonies are very basic. Mm-hmm. You don't. If you have an ear for harmony, you're just going a step down or a step up, depending on what your bass is. Mm-hmm. But I mean, Judds are really easy. It's just a matter of country's easy anyway. You got so many stanzas, and then you got lead parts. So you just literally alternate who's taking this stanza, who's taking this stanza, and then when are you coming together? Usually the chorus, and then who's doing the big mega moment, because there's always a big mega moment, which I had a very powerful voice back in the day that carried. I could do the big. So that was me. Because everybody else is really, I know it's weird. But I have a voice for I used to have a huge range. I used to be like, I had a range like Mariah Carey in high school.
Really?
Yeah, no, legitimately.
Huh.
Crazy. I didn't know it was a weird thing, that having a range to be able to go up to that high and down that low, until I was singing Toni Braxton. Toni Braxton's usually a lower tone, but she can still hit those high notes.
Yeah.
And I'd have people go, you can do that? Well, yeah. I didn't even think about it until years later when it became like I couldn't do it anymore.
Right.
I'm like, oh, well, that's interesting. We're singing Mariah Carey, we're down here now. We're not hitting the notes no more.
When it comes to me singing, I'm more about the performance.
Oh, yeah, I know. See, he's all about it.
I will move. I will.
You'd be the one that pissed me off in the contest.
Yeah, she loves it when I get into like singing "Sweet Transvestite" from.
Look, you gotta see him do it though. It is.
I get right into character.
It is such a weird turn on. It's not even funny. But my favorite one that he does, he'll get props. We're home alone, just him and me, and he'll go sing. What is the Jack Daniels song that you say? The whiskey one. The devil.
Devil Went Down to Georgia?
No.
Oh, number 7.
Yeah.
Good old number 7. Old number 7 by the.
So he'll go in there and grab a bottle of whiskey and sing the whole thing. Now, you have to know this motherfucker can't drink without a chaser. Like, he can't. So he'll sing this, he'll take a drink, and then he'll still try to be singing, but his face is doing this.
But I'm still doing it. I mean,
still doing it. He can actually, I think the best song you sang was Chris Stapleton.
You think so?
Yeah.
Which the?
No. Actually, it would be Teddy Swims.
I was gonna say, I thought you thought Teddy Swims was.
Teddy Swims. Yeah, you worked on that secretly, and then you sang it for me, and I was like, oh,
hello.
That's nice. He's like, well, he's won awards for doing karaoke.
Yeah, I have.
But he does things like Three Little Pigs. Like, he doesn't do.
Be my worst enemy.
Yeah, no, he's not out there singing like Journey.
Yeah, I'm not. Like I said, it's about the performance, not the actual song. But the song choice does like play into, like when I won. They had a karaoke contest out at back when they had Side Pockets out.
Oh God, Side Pockets been closed for like 25 years.
We would go out there and we would do karaoke, and we actually we were in this tournament, so we had to go back every week. And I started, like, the first song I sang was the Three Little Pigs, which got me into the tournament. And then I did Sugar by System of a Down. And like when I did that, it was like, oh shit, this guy's fucking serious. And people ate that shit up. And like I still had people come up and ask me after I was in the contest, hey, do Sugar. You know, but I do like Sublime and just
nothing that you should do on karaoke. That's what he's doing.
Yeah, right.
He'll get up there and do like Bone Thugs and Harmony, but he knows all the words for no reason.
Head PE, I did Head PE's bartender. That got me up in the tournament farther.
Yeah, and he's bragged about this, but every time we go out, I was like, "You gonna do some karaoke?" Oh, maybe. But he's very picky about the sound. So that old bar we used to go to, absolutely not, because it was too loud.
No, yeah, the music wasn't loud enough for the microphone, or the microphone was turned down too low and you couldn't hear through the music.
So he absolutely wouldn't do it. But now that we're at the other place, CJ's, he's like, "Oh, I might do it."
We only been there once though, and
yeah, we haven't been back.
There was one bar we had a contest at, and they have their contest on the anniversary every year, and starts in March, goes till August. So you qualify one weekend, then you qualify at the end of the month for the big one at the end of I did all that, got to the end, finished third in the final.
Mm-hmm.
The two people that were ahead of me both took off their shirts during their performances.
That's cheating.
Mm-hmm.
Were they girls?
No.
Oh, I was going to say that.
They were guys.
Worse.
Still cheating. Cheating.
So the next year, I go back and I do everything, and then we get to the final. And I've got this. I had a friend of mine make a shirt, and I put it under a button-up top, like an NBA. It was an old NBA, snap. snaps so where I could.
Yeah.
So I ripped it off right in the middle of the song. And I explained to the audience, I said, last time I was here, 2 people beat me out. They both took off their shirt. So I said,
I'm doing it.
If you can't beat them, join them. And I ripped off the shirt. It said, but can you sing?
Okay, so I'm going to tell one story about why I don't do karaoke anymore.
Okay.
Okay, this is a legitimate story. Years ago, I was a supervisor at a factory. And so I'm one of the oldest people. I think there's only 3 other people that were older than me that worked in that factory. All right. And this is here. There in Newton. So it was at Moxie's. And for Christmas Eve, we went out Christmas Eve at Moxie's and they were doing karaoke. I had never been out with these kids. And so they convinced me to go, and I went. And I was thinner, and I was single, and I was attractive at the time. So I was dressed up, and they'd never seen me like that, because you're at a factory, you're wearing steel toes,
Right,
all this kind of shit. So I've got like full face of makeup, gold sweater, and these black tights that I just bought. But they'd never seen me in fitted clothes. So I'm out there. I get up, and I had already sang a couple of songs, and they're like, oh shit, didn't know you could do that. And I get up, and I'm singing this song, and I reach behind, because the bar is packed, by the way, because it's a New Year, Christmas Eve, so it's fucking balls to the wall packed. I run my hand down the back of my pants because I felt a breeze. Guess what? The whole ass of my pants was gone. Gone.
Ouch.
So guess what you do in your 30s when you're an attractive female? There's no panties. So and they didn't stop me. They let me finish my song, which, by the way, was Etta James At Last. And I'm killing it. And they said I was killing it so good they couldn't stop me. But yeah, I had no ass. I had ripped my tights clear to... And there's a group of guys sitting behind me just watching. And I'm there with like 30 people. They didn't say shit. Nobody said nothing.
How are you going to say that, though?
The DJ came up and he's like, you did so well. I couldn't stop you, but are you okay? And they got me like an apron and something to tie around my waist. I was so mortified because these are people that said they were my friends that did not tell me. And for this entire song, and Etta James, that's not a fast song. That is a slow song that nobody said shit. I left crying. I was so mad. I brought a girl with me. I said, you can walk your fucking ass home. And I left. I never talked to him again. Never, and I haven't done karaoke since.
Oh, my God.
Because my ass, I'm 36 years old and my ass is out. I was so mortified. So now I'm like, I can't get in front of these people. Nobody's going to tell me if my ass is out. And everybody's like, well, it's a nice ass. Like, I don't give a fuck. I'm out in Newton, and I'm sure these guys are like, you remember that time we were out Christmas Eve and that chick was up singing? She did a good job, but damn. Yeah. Full out. It wasn't even like a little tear. My whole ass cheek was out. So no. I don't.
Well, next time at CJ's, I'm getting you both up there.
No, Jason can do it.
I'll do it.
Jason will do it. Yeah. Because
just wear jeans, and if you want, wear an apron behind you or something. There's things we can do.
It's traumatizing. You have no idea. Because I'm already going to criticize myself, but then I'm also naked. You know how many nightmares for a female that is? That's every female's
I don't
nightmare.
understand why you would criticize yourself at a karaoke bar, because like half the people that actually go and do that stuff can't sing.
Because when you sing professionally, like I have, because I have, you want to do...
You want to blow everybody out.
Every time. Mm-hmm. And the second you take a breath in the wrong spot, or you hit a note wrong, or your voice squeaks, you're gonna, you may not say shit. That's what's gonna be running in my head. God damn it, that was the build, and I totally didn't hit the build the way I needed to, and I didn't sell the emotion the way I needed to. I sang Barbershop for 2.5, 3 years,
something like that. Yeah.
for the Sweet Adelines. And our course was based out of Newton, but we traveled all over, like all over. We won third place in competitions, at third and second place 2-3 years in a row. for a mid-sized course, because we're a course of, at that time when I started was 15 and then it went up to 20. But when they have competitions for Sweet Adelines, you know, I'm not competing with somebody who has 150 members. I am competing, however, with somebody who has like 30. So taking third place in the United States as a Sweet Adeline for our course, that's huge. And I'm one of 4 basses because I sang bass because I can hit the low notes. I could sing lead, I just don't like it.
Okay.
It's not my thing.
Right.
Bass has all the fun shit. I get to go doom 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 doom. I like that. That's fun to me. I don't want to have to sing all the stuff. So it's not that I can't do it. But then again, I'm standing with 15 people. I'm not there by myself. You can go do all the karaoke you want, babe. I will cheer you on. I will be your number. Woo! I'll be like Kargar at everybody's. Like, I'm going to be your Kargar.
He's so supportive.
He's so supportive.
I think he can sing. I think I've heard him sing. Yeah.
Yeah, he can. He's really good at it. He does. He does quite a.
You know, it's crazy how young he is. He does the old '80s hairband songs.
Yeah,
too.
he does.
So
He always asks me if I'm going to get up there. I'm like, no. He said, well, Billy said you can sing, but how would Billy know?
yeah, I would believe
How
it.
would you fucking know? Jay don't even know, to be fair.
It's not true. I know you can sing. I've heard you. I've had to sneak in. Be like, okay. And she'll turn around. She'll be like, oh.
I don't know. I'm mentally fucked up.
You and Erica need to do a duet.
I need to get Erica to do a Grease song with me.
There you go.
I'll have her do I was gonna do the Rizzo song from Grease. What is it? There are worse things I could do.
Worst things I can do.
I was gonna do that one, but every time do you have an issue with picking songs? Because you have like a set kind of songs that you like to do. My mind goes blank. They're like, what are you gonna sing? Fuck, I don't want to sing the same thing all the time.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I have probably 50.
Yeah, but they're
karaoke
like
songs.
right.
And it's hard for me to think of, okay, what am I in the mood for? Because I like to challenge myself.
Yeah.
You know, I don't do it up there to show off. Totally.
I'm not there
gonna
to
do-
tell you and show you how to do this shit, but watch.
Right. But I like to challenge myself. I'm like, if I'm going to wait an hour and a half to get up on stage and sing, I'm going to sing. I'm not going to sing simple shit.
Yeah. See, Dutch, I think the last time Dutch came to an after party, you got up and you sang, I think it was a Journey song. I can't remember. Maybe it was Chicago. But you sang a song and then Dutch goes, I have to follow that? I was like, yeah. He goes, I don't think I want to do this anymore. It's like, yeah, I feel you. But you know who, I want to have the same mentality that, Jekyll has. Darren Jekyll. Like, he gets up there, he gives no fucks. Him and his wife, no fucks. They're just there to have fun. Can you give me that, please?
Right.
Because if it'd be fun. I'd do whatever. I'd probably end up rapping. It's the first of the month, bitches. I know some bone. Everybody like, what? She listens to rap? Yes, bitches. Original gangsta rap.
That's another song I did. I did a Shifty Bionics.
Oh yeah, you did, which is really hard to do considering
It's a lot of screaming.
that, and there's like 12 members,
Yeah.
and he has to do all 12 members.
But
Wow.
I did it.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, well, I mean, the after party is on the 28th, so maybe we'll get your ass out there and you can.
I like doing End of the Road by myself and the narration at the end by the bass.
You're gonna do all of the end of the road.
Hey, girl. I just like making shit up. Hey, girl, I know you're a slut. I know you slept with all 23.
Man, end of the road. Hey, girl, did you tie your shoes today?
That is the I've been wanting to say this for a long time, but goddamn, the guy in that song is like so nerdy.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's
yeah, I know.
so needy.
Michael?
You
I think
cheated
that's
on me.
I think it's his name, Michael something.
Bivens?
No, is it Bevin?
No, that's BBD. That's New Edition. He's the one who does the pieces.
You're talking about the one with the glasses,
Yeah.
the nerdy one.
I'm just saying, whoever the guy is in that song is like so needy You cheated on me, but I still want you back. Yeah, fuck that.
I think Belle Biv DeVoe too. Do Poison.
Yeah. I could dance to that one.
I'm leaving. Y'all are showing our age, and it's just terrible.
We should do End of the Road next time. Let me do the narration at the end.
Jay's gonna be on his knees. I'm gonna be splashing water on him because you know it's gotta be raining. Go ahead, hey girl, did you make me a quesadilla? Don't be calling girls at CJ's sluts. That's probably not gonna go over well. If we're at a different bar, I'd understand. Anywhere on the south side, you can say like, hey, you're a hoe. So, let's get into
What are we getting into?
I'm trying to move on from.
I'm just pissed off Boys to Men, so
Yeah.
I'm good.
Don't knock Boys to Men because
No,
look, I
I'm
would
just
go
saying
to
that's-
Vegas and watch their show before I die.
everybody fell all gaga for that song. It's like, have you ever listened to the lyrics of that song?
It's a very sad song. Look, you follow Gaga, you follow like over it, but then it's played at every fucking funeral.
Yeah, yeah.
No, that's a.
End of the road,
No, not End of the Road. It's so hard to say goodbye.
yeah.
but also End of the road.
End of the Road's a breakup song.
It's also been played. It's
End of the
I've
Road.
never heard it at a funeral. Personally, never heard it at a funeral. I've heard.
There's that Mariah Carey and Boys to Men one too.
Yeah, that one I've heard.
Say goodbye. No,
No.
I don't remember the name of it.
I know what you're talking about, but yeah. It's so hard to say goodbye
That's
to yesterday.
that's the song I'm talking about. That's
Yeah.
always played at funerals.
Well, maybe it's just End of the Road is just played at the end of every spring formal dance.
There you go.
It's the slow song. It's the slow song they played at every prom, where you got your guy's got his hands on your shoulder and you got your hand, and this is the dance.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Paperboy Diddy'd be fun too.
You know what? You're gonna get up there, and I'm gonna make you get up there, and I'm gonna make you sing like theme songs to wrestlers. You're gonna have to get. No, you're gonna have to sing like Cody Rhodes' theme. I want to hear you do Rhea's theme.
No.
Oh God.
No, you ought to do Kit's new theme. From Pretty Deadly. Now that it's blowing up, learn those words. Talk about toxic masculinity. That's exactly it. So you moved into commentary, not to change the subject to fish. But you moved into commentary. Do you enjoy commentary? Yeah. So who's your favorite person that you? Because last time we talked, it was Ray.
Right.
Ray was your favorite.
Yeah. Probably still is Ray.
Yeah.
But Aaron Helms is a close number 2.
Yeah. Well, is it hard to do commentary with Ray when he's jumping on the actual table that you're?
Oh, yeah. It's
like,
hilarious.
Can you sit your ass down, sir? We're supposed to be arguing.
Right.
I'm talking to your shoes.
Right. No, that's when it's fun.
He's so damned excited. Oh my God.
That's when you tell him get down off the table, and everybody out in the audience is like, "Is he really on the table, or is it just?"
We stop watching the match and we're looking over, going, Ray's excited. He's on the table. Or every once in a while, and it's not often that we actually hear you guys in the corner because usually we're on the opposite side of the room. But every once in a while, you'll hear that son of a bitch from Aaron. I'm like, well, he didn't like that. Whatever it was, he was not happy about it.
Right? Yeah, Aaron. I'm surprised I couldn't hear Aaron like in Derby.
He
starts yelling.
You know what's funny is he has a loud booming voice, but there's something about Osage that his sound goes away. Because even when he's in the ring and he's yelling, very rarely can hear him. And he eats his mic, so you can't understand what he's saying a lot of the time. But for as big and booming as his voice is, I don't know why it's lost. There's some kind of something's not picking up his tones, and like it's canceling him out, because a lot of the time we don't hear what Aaron has to say unless he's on commentary. Commentary is the only time where you're going to hear everything he has to say.
Yeah.
Whether you want to or not.
We hear him in the ring because we got the headphones on.
Yeah.
So whenever he comes and grabs the mic, I'm just like,
oh yeah, because you have a feed.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's got to be nice though.
Got to be real nice.
So then you can hear all the bullshit.
Yeah.
You can hear him saying stupid shit they shouldn't be saying.
Like Chance talking shit.
Yeah, true.
See, I didn't hear it. Like, she heard the last show, Chance talking shit at us.
Oh,
I
yeah.
didn't hear it.
Yeah.
Really?
And then, like, she's like, oh, you didn't hear him? I was like, no.
Yeah, Chance said
Yeah,
it's our fault. We
us
put him
out.
on a pedestal. He called us out saying we put his ass on a pedestal and he apparently couldn't live up to whatever expectations we had. And I'm sorry, you can't live up to whatever standards you think
Losing
we held
one
for you. Anyway, we'll talk shit on Chance here in a little bit.
Yeah, we won't miss that target.
Yeah, no. I mean, we already got that target painted on our back, so we might as well turn that shit around. If you want to be a dick, guess what? I got one too. It's giant and purple, but I have one.
It's the Barney?
Call it the purple people eater, but anyway.
Anyway.
So, are you going to be lead commentator throughout 2026? Or both Salina and Wichita?
Oh, yeah. I'm not
So
going
you said you got to do a tryout to commentary in another business.
at KCXW
Where's that at?
up in Kansas City.
How often do they run shows?
They got 7 more left.
7 more. Okay.
So is it like every few more?
Every few weeks, every 6 weeks or so.
Oh, how was that experience auditioning?
We auditioned Saturday, and then I go back this Saturday to do the second tryout. But it went really well. How they did it was they had me do an interview. They had me interview one of the guys. Mm-hmm. Heel interview, face interview. First interview went really well. Second, I stumbled through. And then they had to do a job interview with one of the owners, and that went really well because he said, okay, what makes you the right fit for, and I'm like, listing off, I like to tell stories, I like to, and he's like, oh yeah, I know. And I'm like, wait, what? And he's like, yeah, I know, because Tobias Storm's up there, Calvin Aldridge is up there,
Oh, okay.
a few others, they're part of KCXW, so
Nice.
they kind of threw my name in there for me.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, that's nice.
They told the guys.
Especially for those guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's-
Yeah.
You're a big Calvin Aldridge fan.
Oh yeah, I'm huge.
Yeah,
I love Calvin.
you always have something wonderful to say about him.
Yeah, I will never talk bad about Calvin. No,
Yeah,
I love him.
because you've been talking good about Calvin for a really long time. Because I think is he one of your favorite wrestlers?
Yes.
I was gonna say I would think so, based off of just listening to what you've said about him. Because even what Calvin's been. He's not here every month, but he's here most
Yeah, he's been here quite a few.
of the times, and I don't think I've ever heard anybody say a bad word about him. The only thing I think we said about Calvin was that we wish he would interact with the crowd a little bit more. That's the only negative, and it's not really a negative. It's just kind of I think the crowd would get more behind him because his skills are and the change between even 2 years ago to this year, he's grown. He really has. But I think the crowd would get behind him if he interacted with them a lot more, because that's the issue, is the only issue I could see, because his wrestling is good, his storytelling is good. But when he interacted with us at Salina, Drake spit some water on the floor and he slipped.
No.
No, Drake spit water up.
It was Jordan.
No, I was being an asshole.
Oh, okay.
Drake spit water up and he slipped on the floor and slipped on that water, and he was like, oh, it was rigged, because he lost, because he's like, oh, it's rigged, somebody threw water on the floor, who did it? And he came up to our table and said, did you do it? And we said, Jordan did it. But that was great. That interaction was good, because that makes you want to get behind him when you interact with the audience, and that's the only thing I'd say about him, because he is top notch. That bit that he did this year with between him and Gavin Bush,
Oh yeah.
that was good for both of them.
Uh-huh.
I think, and Gavin even said when he was on the podcast, he said that he learned so much when he wrestled Calvin Aldridge. Like he said, I think that's what he said he learned the most was when he wrestled Calvin Aldridge. He said that man is so talented he could work with anybody. So that's awesome that he threw you into the...
Yeah, because the owner was like, I've seen your YouTube videos, and I know you used to ref as well, because I've seen some of those videos. I'm like, holy crap, you went back a ways.
Yeah, because you haven't refed in...
I haven't refed in 2 years.
Has it been 2 years?
Yeah.
Oh, we're on our third. We're starting our third. So yeah, I guess that...
I started doing commentary like March of 24.
Dang.
So it's almost 2 years. I know.
That went fast.
And then
It's wrestling time.
I know, wrestling time is so strange.
And then we went over and I did a little match with the guy who does commentary with them now. And that was really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited for you because... So does that mean you're not going to have to miss HCW? Like,
No,
because it's every 3... Well, I mean, it'd be every other month.
They know the
7
dates.
shows?
They sent me the dates beforehand, and I went through the list, and I said, okay, these are the 2 that I can miss, that I have to miss because I got Billy.
Yeah.
And, the owner of KCXW knows Billy, and,
Well, that's cool, though, to get you out further, because that's one thing that, you're just really good at commentary. So even if you expanded past HCW, it'd be great for you. You have a voice for for radio. I would say
a face for radio, too.
Yeah, I knew. I was not going to say that. I knew it was coming, though. I smelled that shit in the water. So outside of wrestling and commentary, and you're no longer reffing, you're no longer wrestling, what are some other things that people don't know about you, Mr. Jeff? Well, other than that you can sing like a birdie. Nothing.
Father of 2.
Father of 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, your oldest is 26? 27.
Hold on, let me do the math. 29.
29.
Right?
No.
You said 91?
28. 28, and the other one's 27. And then I have a stepson. I actually have 3 stepkids.
Oh, okay.
2 from Erica and 1 from my ex-wife.
Oh, I gotcha. So how old is the oldest?
Oldest is 30. Just turned 30 a few days ago.
Wow.
Right?
And then you have how many grandkids?
2,
2?
but 1 that I see.
Yeah, the little adorable shit that you like to take everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
And he's 4?
5.
5.
Just turned 5.
Okay.
And he'll let you know.
Yeah. I'm 5. I'm 5 years old.
It's a big step. Right? Have 5
Well,
huge
but
jump.
that means you can do more fun things with him now, though, because you love spending time with your grandson.
Yeah. I'll take him to Town East and just let him play in that little playground area. He'll spend 2 hours there.
Yeah, because you took him to a hockey game not too long ago, and then you like to take him to different things. Are you going to start bringing him to shows?
I brought him to a show before the show when we were setting up, and he didn't really look like he was all that interested in it.
Well,
so,
setup
but
is
we'll see.
boring.
Yeah, I know.
Setup is boring. That's not when people are beating each other up,
Yeah,
Grandpa. Come on.
I know. We'll see.
We'll see. He once he can finally sit still, in 30 years,
Right.
maybe he'll appreciate it.
Right.
You never know. He could be like, oh, I'm going to be like Grandpa. I'm going to be on commentary. Or he's going to be like, I'm not going to be like Grandpa. I'm going to be a wrestler.
Right.
Or he's going to be like, wrestling is stupid.
He's going to be the guy who puts the animal crackers under the ring.
Hey, you know what?
And the juice
There
boxes.
is a job for everybody, okay?
Right. Yeah.
And if it's your job to put the animal crackers and juice boxes under the ring, get to it.
Do it the best you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We went out to look for those old circus animal cracker boxes. We did, specifically for Gavin. And they do not sell them anymore.
Really?
Yeah.
Not anywhere we
At
find
all.
Anyway.
Huh.
Because we were gonna. That's I ask everybody who's our guest. I'm like, what do you want to drink? Is there anything we'd like to snack on? And y'all fucking asshole. The only one who was like, Ray was very bougie. He's like, I want a specific flavor of Alani's, or always Celsius.
Yeah, Celsius.
That we could not find in 5 stores.
Now that we found it, it's everywhere.
Yeah, right. So, but everybody else is, just something cold.
Yeah.
Just something not diet, or yours something diet.
Yeah.
And so Gavin, he didn't answer. He refused to answer, and I finally messaged him back. I'm like, dude, if you don't answer, I'm getting you a Yoo-hoo and animal crackers. He's like, oh, actually, that sounds great. I was like, okay.
He's young enough for that.
Yeah, fair. But then we actually went out to, well, Yoo-hoos we can find. But the animal crackers, we were going to get him the ones in the circus boxes like we had when we were kids.
Oh, my God.
Don't exist. I was so disappointed. So I think he got like bottles of water or something.
Gatorade. He got
Gatorade.
light blue Gatorade.
Specific.
Light blue Gatorade.
It's amazing what our wrestling bougie friends.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't even ask you, like, I'm not asking you, like, what kind of alcohol you drink. I'm just like, what do you want to drink? Like, because I don't know that you want Dr. Pepper. You could be diabetic. Fuck if I know.
I am.
You know, I don't know if you want to drink a specific beer, like Billy drinks garage beer. I'm asking because, you know, I grew up in an era where you're a host, you know?
Right.
You get shit for your guests. And all these people's like, I don't know, don't ask me. Or I would like gold-plated spoons. Fucking bougie. I should not have been surprised, though. At all. And eventually we're going to have some other guests that I'm pretty sure it's going to be even harder. They're going to be like, I would like red caviar. With some Gouda.
Because
Smoked
Gouda is so Gouda.
And it has to specifically come from the third cow from the left or some shit.
Cheddar is always better.
It's got to be the boar's head.
I'm going to stop asking people if they're going to be bougie.
It's our dentos.
It's okay. I didn't mind it. It wasn't expensive. I just like giving him shit about it because we literally had to go like 5 stores to find it. I'm like, he's like, really? You can find it at any store? I was like, apparently not at any store we go to. Okay. Literally. And then now it's at every store we go to. I'm like, you son of a bitch. I thought about stocking up on him just in case we ever have him back. Like, I don't care if it's expired. Your bitch ass is still drinking it. Okay.
Right.
I don't care. It's Christmas, New Year's, your birthday. You're getting this fucking flavor. Oh, it's become part of the wrestling room.
I'm tired of that flavor. No, you're not.
No more. You chose Oasis. Oasis is yours forever. You could get that shit tattooed on your ass right now. I think the easiest one we had was like Logan and his girl, because Logan's trying to watch what he eats, and he's trying to eat cleaner, and he's trying to build muscle and everything. So he's like, water.
Just water.
Just water. And I'm like,
So he got him water and then he brought his own anyway.
which was weird. Yeah. Well, but they were getting ready to travel back
Yes,
home,
true.
to be fair. So they had stopped at the gas station to get a bunch of water. So he's like, cool, we'll save ours for the road. We brought cheap water too.
Right.
Sorry.
Kroger water.
Yeah, well, I don't even
Actually,
think it was like
Dollar General water.
I was gonna say, I don't even think it was Kroger water. I think it was.
Not nearly as clear as the regular.
I know. I don't think
Whatever.
it wasn't toilet water. So
Right.
you're fine. It came in a bottle that we didn't pre-open it and just fill up. We took old water bottles from the neighbor's house and filled them up and put them in. We're just trashy. Like, all right.
I need Kool-Aid packets with that though.
We actually just bought some today. Today I bought some for Jay because Jay's not a big water person.
I'm not.
I'm not either.
I'm pretty sure just Dr. Pepper is what's running through his veins, and that's it. Just Dr. Pepper.
But I'll drink the hell out of fruit punch.
There's a rumor that fruit punch is like it never goes bad and it doesn't freeze, and people are like, what the hell is fruit punch made of?
That's Hawaiian punch.
Same difference.
Yeah, well,
They're the same.
The Hawaiian punch doesn't. You put it in the refrigerator and it don't get cold.
Oh, that's what it is. It never
Yeah.
gets cold, and it will never quench your thirst.
Yeah, it'll never quench your thirst.
That's Diet Mountain Dew for me.
See, I'm not a Mountain Dew guy anyway.
Why? Okay, I don't understand the point of drinking diet anyway.
He's diabetic.
Well, then why don't you drink sugar-free, not diet?
Okay. With Mountain Dew, diet is not as sweet. Zero sugar Mountain Dew is sweeter than regular Diet Mountain Dew.
Do they even make like caffeine-free shit anymore?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My
yeah.
mom used to drink caffeine-free Diet Coke.
Yeah.
Look,
They make that.
I have not seen a.
I
can of
want
that
them
shit
to
in a long
make.
time.
Okay. Those of you in charge of Mountain Dew, make a zero sugar Code Red. Thank you very much.
Code Red's my shit.
That's her shit.
That's my shit.
Dillon's used to make, Kroger used to make zero sugar Code Red.
They don't make it anymore?
No.
Really? Because it's not
crime.
It's not bought as much.
I guess not.
Wasn't Mountain Dew like extra sugary than most drinks anyway?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's just...
Regular.
Yeah, look, Code Red is the shit, dude.
Yeah. I drank the shit out of the zero sugar Code Red.
He's always trying to get me to get cases of it, and I won't because I'll drink the whole fucking thing. I don't drink. I try not to drink a whole lot of soda anyway.
Right.
Like we'll get a case of Dr. Pepper for me, and it's gone in 3 days.
Dude, he went through 3 cases in 3 days because he didn't have Dr. Pepper for 2 days. Take that back. He didn't have Dr. Pepper at home. It was at work. But for 2 days, and I went and I got him a case. He finished it within 2 hours. Got him another case. He finished that by the end of that day. Got him another case, and he's like, I probably should slow down. And then it was gone within 24 hours. I'm like, Jesus, you went through 3 cases before Sunday.
When it's all I'm drinking, I mean, shit.
Get a glass of fucking water. I pay the water bill. I will fucking fill it up. That's why I was like, you need to drink some water.
They make Dr. Pepper packets for water.
I got him some Kool-Aid packets and a case of water. I'm like, dude, you're having stomach problems. We're getting older. The acid gets a little, you got to start your heart's going, okay, I've had enough Dr. Pepper today.
And I've been drinking it. Basically, that's all I've been drinking since I was 16.
So I've been making him drink water. And I got him some Kool-Aid packets to mix into because plain water is disgusting.
It's not disgusting. It's just boring.
Exactly.
I like flavor.
There's the guy who eats microwave chicken. And microwave grilled cheese sandwiches because you don't like toast. You are just the most difficult. Why do you have to be so fucking hard? It's water. You just need to hydrate. Your liver goes, oh, thank you.
You know what's really fucked up is I say that about water, and then I'll eat chicken plain. I can eat cheese plain. I'll eat whatever plain. I'll eat a burger plain. I don't care.
He doesn't like grilled bread. He doesn't like crunchy bread.
I don't like toast.
So his grilled cheese, there's no grill involved. It is a microwave.
I toast it.
You microwave it.
No, I put it in a toaster. I toast it lightly.
Lightly.
And then I'll put it in the microwave with the cheese and melt it like that because I don't like it toasted top.
Right.
I think it's fucking gross.
It misses the whole point. The butter is the point.
Right?
The butter is the point of a grilled cheese sandwich. You put a shit ton of butter on, you cook that mofo and put a shit ton of cheese in it, and then you get tomato soup.
You can't bitch though, because you thought it was good.
When you're in a pinch, yes. But I make I'm a good cook.
He looks at me like, why are you making it like that? And then she's like, well, it ain't that bad. Well, no shit. That's why I'm eating it.
He took just plain chicken, frozen chicken, and he microwaves it. No seasoning. And then he puts it on 2 pieces of white bread.
Right?
That's his dinner.
Yep.
And when we're super broke and I'm super tired, in a pinch, whatever. But can I have salt? Some salt.
You can salt it.
I need some fucking flavor. Give me. I'm a chick with a big ass. I like flavor.
I'll microwave a sandwich. I'll microwave a cheese sandwich when I don't feel like sitting here waiting for a grilled cheese sandwich. I'm like 30 seconds, it's done.
Y'all are the same people that be like, just open a can of pork and beans and use a spoon.
Hell yeah.
So I'm leaving. This is not the place for me.
Give me some Chef Boyardee, baby.
Hey, I can't say nothing because you know what? That ravioli, I will eat out of a can cold. I don't even heat it up. Jen's like, no, I have to heat it up. I'm like, no, bitch, give me a fucking fork.
It's got to at least be warm.
Nope.
Yeah,
I don't.
Mine does.
I don't. I just open the can. But that started when I was I don't know how I was pregnant with my middle kid, and I just open the old can and just shovel it in. Fuck it. I'll eat.
My oldest one will do that with hot dogs. He'll just take them out of the package.
When I was a kid, I used to. We would eat them without heating them when they were cold. But it takes a lot for me to even eat a hot dog these days.
Right.
I can't unless it's a chili cheese dog. I can do a chili cheese dog, but just a regular. I like a good chili cheese dog, or like Jay goes and gets the 12-incher. That is what the Sonic chick came up. She goes, "You want the full 12-incher?" And I'm like, "The fuck did we do? I thought we ordered a chili cheese dog."
We did a 12-incher.
And she's all of 12 years old. I'm like, "You're sexually harassing a 12-year-old."
Can I talk to your HR department, please?
This is inappropriate. He's old enough to be your grandfather, please. And she comes up to the car. "Here's your 12-incher." I'm like, "What the fuck? Is this a Patricia's drive-through?" What the fuck?
See guy come out of Sonic with a big feather in his hat.
Jesus Christ. And now, for the last 3 years, every time we go to Sonic, I'm like, baby, you want a 12-incher? He's like, maybe. Maybe I do. I think she quit, though. Oh, poor little
She got
kid.
too old here.
You know, and I'm sure she did not even think about what she was saying. Probably not, because there ain't no way she'd be flirting with somebody who's old enough to be her grandfather. Ain't happening. And Jay's just sitting there in the driver's seat, head down. No, he's like, and I'm looking at him. I'm straight looking at him. He's like, don't say anything. No, pretend you didn't hear nothing. No, and he's just giggling. It's the whole time. She's the 12-incher. I'm like, you know, you're almost 50. So
Yeah, 12-incher, yeah. $5 foot long, yeah.
you know you're almost 50. You can't be 12 years old at 50.
Hey,
You can almost be 12 years old.
I've mastered that skill.
Ain't no shit.
I took that Toys R Us commercial seriously. I ain't never
Hell
fucking
yeah.
growing up.
Yeah, no shit.
I
That is a lifelong mantra.
I even write all my R's backwards.
He saw a stuffed giraffe today, and you thought he had came unglued. He's like, babe, look.
I was like, I gotta show you something. Come with me. You walk around. I was like, she's like,
It was as big as he was. It's not for sale, though. It was just part of the display, and he was so fucking disappointed. He's like, damn it, I'm not coming home with a fucking giraffe now.
I would have named it Jeffrey and everything.
That's exactly what his thought process was.
And I said, look, it's my new friend Jeffrey, along with my other friend Jeffrey.
This is also the same guy that last year for Valentine's Day, he got a giant octopus.
giant stuffed octopus.
And he was over the moon.
I gave my grandson one year, a couple years ago. We went to Walmart and picked out like a $4 rubber dinosaur.
Oh, the mask ones?
Yeah, the ones you got in your hand, and he just ran around the whole house.
That's so cute. You know what's funny is I'm a button pusher when I'm at the store.
Uh-huh.
And so I will push like all the toys buttons. I got to. Well, what my favorite thing to do is when you go to the music area, we like to look at the records because I have a very large record collection. And I will go hit all the speakers and turn them on and then leave the aisle.
And then she'll just walk away.
Standing there like, you son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch.
Why do you do that every time? I was like, the fact that after 9 years you don't expect this is hilarious.
I'll be sitting there like checking it out, and she'll push him and walk away from me, and I'm just like,
Everybody in the aisle's like, you asshole.
"What's me?"
Meanwhile, I'm off looking at dog food. I'm like, bye. I don't even say shit, just push them and giggle and walk off. But I like to push the toys. I'll make it roar or walk. I found they had like a cat and a dinosaur the other day that was just, I turned them on and let them walk through the shelves and they just walked off like, have fun, guys. Bye.
A little battle going on in the aisles. Joe.
I know. I like to know what's like they have some really amazing toys now that do some crazy ass shit.
Yeah.
Like you can pet, they have a, have you seen the How to Train Your Dragon?
Uh-huh.
So you know who Toothless is?
Yep.
Well, they have one now that you pet its head and it turns
And it purrs.
and it purrs and it makes noise, but it's like sensitive to you touching it. And I'm sitting there in Target just living my best life, petting a plastic dinosaur. And in my head, I'm going, I should take this home. This is so cool. We didn't have shit like this when I was a kid.
I want to get one of the Transformers that actually transforms.
You know what? They have some really cool ones now, though. And they're bringing out like all the old school. They brought out, oh, what is his name? The one that was the tape.
Oh,
Soundwave.
Soundwave. They brought him out, but it's the one I used to have was like kind of like the like I think it was like that big. The original one I had. Well, now they have one that's like the size of an actual cassette. And somebody said they were going to bring one out that you could actually play.
Huh.
we saw
crazy would that
what
be?
was it we saw the other My Buddy. They had My Buddy out.
My buddy and his sister.
Oh my God.
Rainbow Bright's back.
I need to go look
You know,
at this one.
if they bring back,
Shortcake's back.
if they bring back my pet monster, it's over for me. I'm giving one of them.
Right. Right.
Look, I don't understand why they're bringing back all the toys from when we were kids, other than the fact that everybody who's making the toys are our age.
See, they couldn't do Teddy Rumpskin because you'd have to find a way to make it digital.
No, I feel like that would be a horror movie.
Yeah.
It would end up like that Megan chick. Like Teddy Ruxpin would be like telling you a story and then stab you.
Well, there ain't nothing like watching Teddy Rumpkin sing NWA.
With his mouth, just his eyes.
One less bitch I gotta worry about. He's singing Teddy.
He didn't say it like that, but if you have a Teddy Ruxpin, I highly recommend you put either that
Something
or
dirty in it.
you always gotta put
Two Life Crew.
I was thinking the Chronic from Drake.
Right to Dre.
Put a little Snoop Dogg in there. No more Indo gin and juice. Teddy's really good at rap. Just saying. He likes some Onyx too.
I want to get the Transformers from they have Optimus Prime now and Megatron during their big fight. And it has like a hole where.
Oh, where he got stabbed with the whatever? Yeah.
With that rock thing.
Do they really?
Yeah, they're making that.
What is it, a good size or is it small?
It's.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, I like the big Optimus Prime that they have now. And they have him in a Lego set.
Yeah, see, I want the Lego ones.
They got a foot long Optimus Prime.
Yes.
He's more than a 12-incher. He's bigger than a 12-incher.
He's the eye.
He's like a 16-incher. She's like, what have you been doing building my Optimus? He's so prime.
Yeah, making it prime.
I don't think people understand that are not our age how wonderful Transformers were. Although, how do you feel about the new He-Man? Have you seen the commercials?
I've not seen those yet.
Jeff, go watch.
I was never a big
the
He-Man.
trailer.
Oh, what's wrong with you? Really?
Yeah, no.
He's probably a little older than.
No, that was
He-Man's around his age.
Yeah, that was about time of Transformers. I was just so engulfed in Transformers, I didn't give a crap about nothing else.
That makes sense. I was a huge She-Ra fan. Like, She-Ra was the shit, but we didn't have a whole lot of strong females
Right. No,
at the
you didn't.
time. So when we got She-Ra,
Yeah.
the fudge nuggets, we was all about it.
Like I said, back in the day, the wrestling toys were kind of boring. You know, they were the stiff rubber ones.
And they're bringing that specific brand, style
So,
of
like-
boys back.
So, like, my He-Man were my wrestlers
Mm-hmm.
because they moved
Oh, yeah.
just the way it worked.
Yeah.
And I'd piss my grandma off because I go and I tie her shoes together into a form of a ring. And then the next morning, she'd have to get up and untie them.
Just so she could go to fucking work. You're such you were so spoiled. I am surprised your grandma didn't kill you more often.
Yeah, I figured, she should have buried me a long time
She
ago.
should have. I would have. Fucking shit, dude. If I have to get up as early as she did to go to work all fucking day, and you
She
got
got 2 jobs.
all my shoes in front of the door fucking
And it was
tied
only her
together
shoes. Like, I didn't tie my grandpa's shoes or my shoes. It was all her shoes.
because her feet were small.
Yeah.
Fucking asshole, dude.
I tied 4 shoes together. She'd have 4 shoes tied together.
There was one day I didn't want to go to the babysitter. My mom had to go to work, and she looked all over the house for me, and I was under her bed. And after a while, she was just like, "Oh, screw it, I got to go to work." She goes out the front door and goes towards the car, and I'm like, "Oh shit, I'll be here all by myself." I ran screaming out the front door, "Mom, don't leave me here."
I'm actually here. I didn't disappear as a joke. She's like, fuck it. Guess what? You're going to find out what the 80s is really about. My mom, we stayed home. I think I can remember only having a babysitter maybe a handful of times in the early 80s. But other than that, it's like, bitches stay in the fucking house and don't set it on fire. Those are the rules.
I'm pretty sure I was staying by myself about 6 years old.
I think it was younger than that. But I mean, I had an older sister and an older brother, but at the same time, I mean, my sister's only 4 years older than me.
It was only me, so.
Yeah, well, and you's doing fucking horrible shit.
Well, I also told you, though, I felt like my grandpa was always watching me regardless.
Oh, I still think my mom.
You were
could see
doing
me.
recreational activities when you were 6 years old.
No, not that far. I did, so, like, the worst thing I ever did as a kid, and I got my ass beat for it. Like, I was left home alone, and we had this big meat cleaver. And I went over to a wall, and I started chopping at it.
He was one of those kids that would have obsessive thoughts and actually fucking do them.
So, like, I'm sitting there, and I'm chopping at the wall. And in my head, I'm thinking, I'm going to get my ass beat.
But did he stop?
And I couldn't stop. It just kept going.
Yeah.
And, like,
There was a time about a red ink pen because you wanted to make blood.
Okay, so yeah, my grandma bought me a Cabbage Patch doll. Right? And, this is the same time.
Whatever.
I can't see this.
So,
Jay with a cabbage patch.
so his name was Joshua. And
Josh,
we would wrestle.
Okay.
Like I wrestled with him. He was like,
forward to my buddy. Okay, Cabbage Patch was the second hand.
so I would wrestle with him, and like the first time I saw blood in wrestling, I was like, "Oh, that's so cool!" So I went and I grabbed this red ink pen and snapped it, I smashed his face on it, and like I got red ink fucking everywhere. And my grandma was like, "What the fuck did you do?" And like I ruined my Cabbage Patch Kid. It looked like he was bleeding out of his eyeball and shit.
And we wonder why Grandma went senile. No, we know. Bitch didn't actually go senile. She was pretending. That was just a torture.
Sometimes I felt that way. She was faking it just to fuck with me.
You know what? But to fucking fair. Because when you listen to the shit that he did to this poor woman and she still thought he fucking walked on water, I don't understand. And people wonder like all the time, like, why are you so mean to him? Look, you don't fucking know him at all. Like he had to go do something this week and I let him do it by himself, and my boss goes, "Are you gonna let him do that by himself?" I was like, I don't go because he needs me, other than for his own protection. Because you know the nice Jay. You don't know the Jay when he gets so pissed off he walks out of a room and ends up in jail. Okay? I'm there to go, shut the fuck up, sit down, babe. It's gonna be okay. We'll figure it out. Don't cuss them out. Don't flip them off. And no, you cannot kill everybody in the building. And I'm the calm one in our relationship. Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
What's even funnier is his aunt messaged him too. She's like, yeah, stay calm. So I'm like, see, look, me and your aunt and your daughter are the only ones who actually know you. Everybody else is fucking fooled. They think he's just, oh, Jay's just so chill.
He's so nice.
He's so nice, and he's just like happy all the time. Okay, so I got a reality check because I was really, really sick, and I told a coworker I was going to lay down behind her vehicle, just run me over. You know, just run me over. She goes, I can't do that. Jay would be sad. Not that she would miss me, because it's supposedly a friend. Not that like work would suck without having somebody. She didn't want to deal with the fact that he would be sad. She goes, well, he would be really sad, and that would be sad. I'm like, fucking bitch. And Jay just laughs. You're a bitch. It's like, nobody gives a shit about you. It's the fact that they're like, we don't want Jay to be sad. He's just such a nice guy. No, you are a nice guy. I just like to give you shit because I'm like, everybody just thinks you're just so innocent. Meanwhile, you're going around driving in the car going,
all the cockroaches. Fuck you, I'll fucking die.
I hope you step on all the Legos.
As far as us,
Cockroaches?
Yeah.
Cockroaches?
Yeah.
Cockroaches stepping on Legos. That'd be neat.
Oh, everybody's a cockroach.
Everybody's a cockroach.
Everybody's a cockroach. So when you said it was actually kind of funny because he says that all the
All
time.
the cockroaches went homeless with the tornado. It was like, yeah, they fucking did. Fuck them.
Well, he's not talking about like actual cockroaches. He's bad for an actual cockroach before he would for a person.
Right?
He's like, you know what? You made your bed. Get a lie in it. Let's take a 5-minute break and then we'll figure out where we're gonna go from here.
Okay.
Shall we? With a knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone.
12-incher.
A 12-inch bone, yeah. So, Jeff.
We like the meat. We have said that many times on this.
Wow.
Might as well call me Arby's then, because I got the meat.
I said that. So have you listened to the podcast?
I listened to a
Bumping
couple
Chops?
of them.
You
I
have.
listened to the latest Bumping Chops.
You have or haven't?
Have.
You have?
Yeah.
So you heard all that shit Billy was talking?
About.
Us.
Oh, you? Yeah.
So
Yeah.
fucking shit, dude. He threw us under the bus, ran over us, backed up, did a whole turn, and kept running over us. And then Bobby joined in. So like, well, I thought we were friends.
Said
but
that we
damn.
snub the women with the hair.
Okay, but like women have hair, so why would you put them in a category of
Right.
hair?
Best hair.
Yeah.
You
And
could have
then-
done a male best hair and female best hair.
I could have, but that doesn't make any sense. But anyway, because the girls all have good hair, so
I have a little bit of a. Why was the holy shit moment? Why was Chance and Blades into that match not included?
Chance and Blade was included in the holy shit moment. Look, you have, okay, when you're doing, okay, but hold on, because we've gotten a lot of shit about this. So when you're doing your very first awards, first off, it's just me. This was not Jay throwing shit. It was just me. So it's me going off of my memory, what I've seen, and I got a couple of suggestions from one person.
And also, every time she tried to do something, I would start arguing with her.
Exactly.
Like she goes, well, we should have Leo Fox, like, because like we were gonna have a rookie category, and she's like, put Leo Fox on there. I was like, Leo Fox ain't a rookie. It's like he's like,
no, but for HCW,
but he's not a rookie. And so like that's when we went with the.
No, he just kept. It doesn't even matter.
And then we didn't even put him on there.
Yeah, no, he just got bad. It got to the point we actually had an argument, and I was like, I'm not touching it.
He was ready to kill me.
I was, and it was ridiculous shit he was arguing about too. So I had to do the majority of this by myself. So I am a flawed person who does not remember everything. All right. And no, I did not snub the females and or Seventh Seal at all.
The Diamond Kings.
But at the same time, you can't put everybody in every category. If you think about how many wrestlers that HCW has that either come in and go or stay, that is a lot of freaking people. And not ever, even Billy struggles to remember some names of some people that are there more than not. So you cannot come at me for forgetting somebody. And it wasn't in any kind of like, just shade or rudeness. It
was just
literally
pure memory is what she was going off of.
And going back and watching tape, like holy shit moments. There were probably moments in there that I wanted to put in there, but I also wanted to narrow it down to like next year. I don't want to have more than 5. Because when you're talking about people are voting,
right?
If you give people too many categories, then you're not going to get as many votes.
Right.
Like when you had Wrestler of the Year, I think there was like 12
Yeah, we had like 12
on there. That's too many.
Mm-hmm.
That's too many because for some reason when it comes to these polls, you're giving them too many options. And it sounds funky, but it's true. So I can't, when it comes to like debut of the year, unfortunately, you can't put every single person on the, and it's not to be shady and it's not to be rude, but next year it's going to follow more of a formula.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, this was a test run and it was literally just for fun. Nobody else wanted to touch it anyway. Everybody's like, nah, it's too much drama. And then you throw drama in my way.
Yeah. And then it became dramatic.
Now between the wrestlers,
it turned into the notebook. It's in a bad way.
Oh shit. Like, bro, like I love all of the wrestlers individually. And no, I'm not a big Seventh Seal person, but I would not at all throw shade towards the Diamond Kings as a tag team. So I am sorry that they were not on the tag team of the year. And a lot of it is like following a certain criteria. So like in my head, I had a certain criteria and when it's our awards, I don't feel like I need to explain to every Tom, Dick, and Harry what the criteria are. So if you wrestled majority of the year as a tag team, then you're in the tag team division. Mm-hmm. However, you can't do that when you only have 5 females.
Right.
Even if, like, say, Stormy was in a tag team 90% of the time, we only have 5 females. So if I'm going to give, and that's why I didn't say it was female singles wrestler of the year, it's just female wrestler of the year. Mm-hmm. You know, because otherwise then you wouldn't have a female wrestler of the year category. And if you did, you would only have 2 people. That doesn't seem right to me. So I'm going to follow more of a formula next year.
We're already taking notes for too, like matches that we think are fucking awesome, like that Tito fucking.
Because we talked about doing
match.
We talked about doing it a year ago, but I didn't put it into fruition until I think it was like October. I started really.
Well, not only that, but like when you really started doing it, you did it like 3 days before you even fucking.
Well, I really started digging into who should be in what categories and why. Okay, so if I'm going to put this person in this category, like as manager of the year, I can't have the same people in every single category. So then move this person from jerk of the year to this person will be in manage of the year. That person will be in jerk of the year. And that way, at least everybody in the HCW world will be in at least one category. Then at that point, it's up to y'all to get the votes. It's not up to me. We don't vote. We don't vote as individuals, and we didn't vote as Tag 'em and Bag 'em. So if you want to win, you got to push that shit. And unfortunately, for those that didn't win, it's because the other ones that did, King Carter pushed the hell out of that.
Yeah, he did.
He pushed the hell out of it. And Maliko,
Maliko.
no. Yeah, Maliko and Kelly Conundrum pushed the hell out of it too. And I made a lot of connections with other wrestlers that, like Abaddon, she pushed it. I sent it to her. She's like, oh, that's awesome. We had other companies pushing it. So if you really, really want to win, do like Gavin and be like, vote for Bush. You know, I don't know. But next year it'll be more formulated. Hopefully it'll go smoother. This year was a test run. Sorry about your butt hurts.
You can include certain individuals in multiple categories, though. It's just like
We did, but you can't. You can, but at the same time, I don't want it to be the same 5 people in every damn category. So that's why some get pulled out. I'm like, okay, I'm going to put this person in this category rather than this category.
It's. I see what you're saying, and I made the point about multiple categories and using the Grammys as a reference, but in all actuality, I hate the way the Grammys does that.
Exactly.
Because you see that you check out the beginning of the show and 5 people are in one category, and then they just rename the same category at the same 5 people. It's like, well, yeah.
And the same 5 people win every single category on the whole shoot. That's not what I want.
Yeah, I mean, you get, oh, wow, well, they're a 7-time Grammy winner. Yeah, because they had the same competition through 7 different categories.
Yeah, and that's the thing is I do want a category, and I'm going to probably add more categories next year, and I'm going to make Jay participate and not be angry. But
Or Dick.
I do want to follow a strict like formula for next year, but I'm going to add categories because I do want at least everybody in HCW to be in one category. Unfortunately, I couldn't put you, like, you're the only commentator. So if I did the lead commentator, guess who won?
Yeah.
Jeff.
Well, you know.
The only one there.
Jeff competed with Jeff.
I'd have been happy with hair of the year, though.
I mean, you're competing with Logan Knight, dude.
Oh, I wouldn't have won. I wouldn't have won.
We got like,
cool to be
you know, that was one of the categories that she got the most shit for, was the hair category.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Huh.
It was kind of ridiculous. People cared that much about who had the best fucking hair.
Yeah, and funny thing is none of the females complained. Not a single fucking
Not
one.
a single woman. Yeah.
None of the ones who were complaining. And the one that they complained about never said shit.
Yeah.
So, but it wasn't a snub. So just next year, it's going to be better. This was a test run, and we had a lot of fun, and it was just our way of showing love at the end of the year. It's kind of like a Christmas present to everybody. Like, we love you. But we didn't vote specifically because we didn't want to sway, or we didn't want to be like, well, everybody picked this because Tag 'em and Bag 'em did. No.
Right.
Because the ones I thought would win didn't always win.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, shit, I thought votes would go a hell of a lot higher for, like, if you would have asked me if Shane Davis was going to win Most Improved Wrestler of the Year, no. I wouldn't have put him up there. I put him on there because he has improved. But as far as votes, I didn't think that's...
We actually thought it'd be Gavin Bush.
Yeah. Because he got Most Improved Character, which I saw. But as far as his wrestling skills as well, I thought he would be there as well. Mm-hmm. Or even, I thought Mindy was going to take that for sure. Because her wrestling has improved so much. Now, her heel turn character, over the moon. But her wrestling has also improved because I think she's more comfortable with herself. Mm-hmm. And that's the huge difference between, say, 2 years ago and this last year. Mm-hmm. But, you know, it turned out the way it did. And the heat, I don't care. It doesn't really bother me personally. You know,
I'm not to deal with this 12-incher.
I like that heat. What are you talking about? That's my favorite heat.
If I need to leave the room, just, you know, just let me know.
Jay likes an audience.
Yeah.
That's anyway.
That's it.
No, yeah, probably shouldn't. So,
No.
So Billy and Bobby were just talking mad shit. Now, granted, They were like throwing me under the bus saying I hate the women's division. They said I hate the seventh seal, so I snubbed all of the seventh seal. What else did they say? It was all just hate towards me. It wasn't anything. They said Jay loves the seventh seal, so it couldn't be Jay.
Yeah, I remember that.
Mm-hmm. Just talking all this ish like I'm the most hateful person in the whole world.
Meanwhile, it was them that voted, not us.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
We're sorry you didn't get your favorite wrestlers on the ballot, but damn.
I'll say this for next year. If you are a wrestler or you are in commentary or you are a freaking ref, make you a page that's like Jeff Mitchell, lead commentator. Yeah. Make you a character page, please, for the love of God.
I've got one already made. I just need to change it.
You need to change it. You need to update it, and you need to share it. You need to start, because what Billy did say on Bumping Chomps was a lot of the ones that we thought would win that didn't was because of social media presence. Mm-hmm. Kane won, not because Kane is a phenomenal wrestler, but the real reason he won is he shared. Mm-hmm. Continuously. Mm-hmm. Same with Cam Dakota. He got manager of the year because he has a huge ass following. It ain't because HCW just happens to love Cam Dakota. That is not how that shit worked. Cam Dakota got love because he has 3.6 thousand people who voted for him. So he stole that shit.
Yeah.
So for HCW,
that's a heel thing to do.
It is. It's a very heel thing to do. But for you to be a performer, you should have a page for fans.
Yeah.
I mean, even if it's like, you did the video for HCW this last time before the show.
Those are good videos, by the way.
Where you did the
VIP video.
Yeah.
No,
or like what you're talking about, the show coming up.
Yeah.
Those are awesome.
100% put that on your page.
Yeah.
Take little snippets, little clips of what they record from like your commentary where you're saying, I don't know, the most ridiculous shit. Like, because
I'm working on that.
Yeah,
because I'm building myself my own little resume video,
and that helps. Yeah. And as odd as it sounds, because we're older, I'm not huge into social media.
No, I'm not either.
But if you want to go further, you have to utilize the tools that we have. Do you really think that I sat up one day going, you know what, I'm going to create a Tag 'em and Bag 'em Facebook page and I'm going to constantly manage it? Do you think I wanted to? I don't even want to manage my page. I don't people well.
No,
but who manages that shit?
All right.
Moi. And because we have to have a social media presence. You have to. Otherwise, nobody's going to know. Nobody would watch our shit if we didn't have a page, if I didn't share anything, if we didn't have this show. Yes, we are sponsors for HCW, but we also share skills stuff, GCW stuff. One in Kansas City, we share stuff, UWO all the time. We share whatever wrestling, because that's all my Facebook is. If you have a presence and you show it, I'll share it. I mean, there's shit. I got stuff from clear up in fucking New York, New Jersey. I don't share that as much as I do local stuff, but like, I'll share skill shit all the time. So you gotta get out there. You gotta show your shit.
Show your shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, even put your, like, singing the national anthem. Put that out there, bud. Yeah. And then next year, when we have, like, vote for your favorite commentator, because we only put guest commentator, because, lead commentator.
Right. I got it.
Yeah.
I got you.
But did you agree with who they voted for their...
For Aaron?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Aaron's not real big on social media either, but a lot of people agreed that Aaron... Because when was the last time Ray did commentary?
When he was injured.
Red Kettle Rumble. The first one.
Yeah. Was that the last one he did?
Yeah.
So that was 2 years ago? Or technically
some
time?
Weeks, yeah.
Man, it's been a minute. Now, hasn't he's been over there, though, during Because when he not on commentary, but what he was over there when Angel did it,
He might have been.
like in the area,
Yeah.
hanging out.
Well, he goes back there. If you look, he goes back there all the time and walks back and forth between backstage.
I don't think that man can sit still.
Yeah, no, I don't think he can either.
He's like he's like a ADHD kid.
Especially when it's a wrestling night. I bet you a lot of those guys can't sit still.
You get amped up. I don't know how Jeff does it. I don't know how you sit still through the whole show. Because I know how excited you get.
I gotta focus. I gotta focus. If I let myself get off and get excited, I'll say shit I'll regret. So
something about the women and inappropriate shit that was said in one of the shows.
Huh?
It wasn't you that said it.
Yeah, wasn't you?
It was one of your guest commentators making comments about, and it was funny as you called him out on it. One of your guest commentators said something about OnlyFriends.
Really?
Mm-hmm. And it was in Salina, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And you were like, no, they're just friends.
Oh, yeah.
And
I know
I was
what
like,
you're talking about now.
Bro.
Yeah. That was
no, your
I know what
audience.
you're talking about.
Yeah, we won't get into but you were like,
I swear to God, I told him before, because he asked me that before the show started. I said, no, they're just friends.
mm-hmm.
And he still brought it up during the broadcast. And I was like,
yeah, you're going to make
what are you doing?
there are certain, like, you're going to make some people mad.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's certain things you don't say about the females. And that's one thing I will say about Jaron Bell is there was, when he first, like the first time, because he did it twice in Salina or once.
Once in Salina.
He said something, I think it was when Izzy B was out there.
Could have been.
And I was like, yeah, you gotta be careful.
Mm-hmm.
Be careful.
See, I didn't like what they said about, I didn't like when they said that about OnlyFriends because everybody knows Logan is married.
Yep.
And
Has a little baby.
Dan has a little baby. I mean, we went through that in commentary.
Yeah.
You know?
That actually really upset me, but it wasn't anything because I was so proud that you stepped in and you were like, no,
Right.
Logan's married. They are just friends.
Right.
And that for me was like you defending the wrestlers. And and it actually made it feel like you were defending hardcore fans too. Because if you wouldn't have said anything and just glossed over it, I think it would have been worse.
Right.
So, and I get it. If you don't know.
Yeah, if it's someone that
is outside the circle.
Right. I mean, if it's like Izzy B and nobody knows really her relationship status, I mean, you'd have to know her and look her up online, but just coming into a show and doing a one-time shot and then, being gone and that kind of thing not being brought up. But I mean, we did a gender reveal match for Logan Knight.
Yeah.
If you're
wanting to do commentary, you should probably do a little research on who you're doing.
Yeah.
My big issue with
if we make it public knowledge that somebody is married, everybody knows about Mindy and Chant. Everybody,
Yeah. But my big issue is we are in 2026 now.
Mm-hmm.
We don't need to be talking about the females that way.
Right. Right.
Back the fuck up. And because that I'm
right. I see what you're saying.
that is the fastest way to get me angry.
Mm-hmm.
Is because those women work so freaking hard. Now I will say I wasn't a big fan of Izzy B's character, but that's for my personality type, right?
Mm-hmm.
I nothing to say about how she wrestled. She did fine. And for her HCW debut, good for her. But her character's just not my style. Right? And that's okay because that makes sense for my personality. But at no point am I going to say anything about her in the sexual or whatever way. We're here. We're in 2026. We are not in 1996 or 98 or early 2000s.
We're not having bra and panties matches anymore.
No, we're not doing mud matches.
Right.
We are here to be respectful. I can't imagine how that would go. If you wouldn't do it with Stormy and you wouldn't do it with Mindy, then why would you do it with her? Not you, but, commentary.
Right.
If you wouldn't do it with them, why would you do it with her?
Right.
So that's the only critique I had for that section. Like, let's not do that, because that's a turn off for me. That'll get me to not want to watch the show. But as a female, I don't know that males really care, because males talk about, like, even now, I can get on Facebook and any of those WWE, TNA, AEW, that's all it is. Tits and ass. Oh, did you see that cameraman got a real good angle of her crotch? And she had a wardrobe malfunction. Those things just irritate the shit out of me. Because why are you talking about that when the fact that Tiffany Stratton is amazing. Rhea Ripley is an amazing. Yeah, they're beautiful, great, but their skills, phenomenal.
Yeah, I was never a fan of the Attitude Era because of that.
Well, even like Chelsea Green, she plays that like it's not really dumb, but it's like goofy role so well. But we're more worried about the fact of what her ass looks like in her uniform rather than the fact that she is the best female wrestler we have now, because her character is just that fucking good. I don't care if she ever wins again. She is just that freaking good. I love Chelsea Green so freaking much. And her role, she knows like her place, but somebody said something about her. She's not a top star. She's
Michael
there
Hayes,
just to, she's just there to make others look good. She knows that, but did you need to say it? No, because she knows her place, because she does her job. Her job is she sells better than anybody. Ain't nobody ever sold better than Chelsea Green. She gets like that cross-eyed, like weird shit that she does. But she's beautiful and she's skilled at the same time, because she can really actually fucking wrestle really well.
Yeah.
I mean, who else has decided that she's Canadian, but she's she's the U.S.
She's an American hero.
She's an American hero, but she's from Canada.
She said about Piper Niven too. Piper was an American treasure.
She's Irish. I love Piper though. I love me some Piper Niven. I cannot wait till she comes back. I hope she comes back. She's injured right now.
Yeah, she got neck
and
it's pretty bad.
They're hoping they don't know she's up in the air right now. But Piper,
I think if people want to talk about Chelsea Green not being a wrestler, they need to go back and watch the Lucha Underground where she wrestled Pinna.
She's been talking about she's been talking about running that back since Pinna came to WWE.
Yeah, I remember seeing those.
She said that because that's some hardcore shit. But she said that in order to do that, she would need like 2 years to work on her cardio, because she ain't the same. Because that was 10 years
It was a while ago. Yeah, Lucha Underground.
She did that
for a while now.
So, but like Chelsea's like. But when you see the two of them will see each other every once in a while, and they'll film it and be like, yeah. I mean, I could see Chelsea's a hard hitter. She's actually a really good wrestler. She's just so good she's like what Billy said about Drake. Like, he's so good and so underrated. You don't even realize how good he is because he's that fucking good.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's exactly how Chelsea Green is. So that's just my opinion on the whole situation. So what is you listen to all the Bumping Chops, right?
This last one was the first one I've really listened to since mine, but I know they've only done like one or two since then.
Oh, they did one with their
his
mom.
parents, yeah.
And
I haven't listened to that one yet. I want to.
This last one was literally just going over the awards, and it was just a welcome back to 2026 kind of one. It was basically just talking shit. Yeah.
You have a forum too now, though, so you can talk shit. So, I'm not going to, but you can.
Oh, come on now. We all got something to say about Billy, right?
Somebody is chicken in this room. You smell chicken? I smell burned chicken.
Somebody likes his job.
What's he gonna do? Fire you? You're the only commentator he has on a regular basis, and be like, Jeff's fired. The most he's gonna do is like trip over your cord, and you'll lose your feed.
Oops.
Anytime Seventh Seal comes out, it's just unplug you.
Yeah, right.
Accidentally. Yeah, you're allowed to have an opinion.
I do.
I'll back you up.
I do.
God knows 90% of the people at HCW are scared of me for no reason whatsoever. They act like I've jumped over tables before. Ain't nobody ever seen
Maybe Drake Ellis is going to pile drive you through a table next.
Look,
I'm aiming for it. I want him to get me.
I have 7 herniated discs in my back. We ain't taking a blow like that. I'm too old for that shit.
Me up since the whole hot dog fiasco.
Hot dog fiasco of 2025.
I've been playing that card for a little bit now.
You know what's even funnier than that is I'm convinced that Josie still doesn't think that because Drake plays like he doesn't know what the fuck that means, even though he has a Oscar Mayer wiener shirt that he sells. And Josie's like, he doesn't even know what that means. I'm like, Josie, yes, he fucking does. He started that shit. That's why Logan started it, and then I don't own that shirt. He didn't bring it the last time we saw him.
Oh yeah. He did. No, he did. They didn't have it in our size.
Oh yeah, because we stopped buying individual shirts because he would get a shirt and I would get a shirt. So now we just get one shirt and we just trade who wears the motherfucker. We're spending a lot of money on shirts. Yeah. Okay.
That's what me and Erica do at concerts. At least that's what I try to do.
Well,
is get one that we can both fit and we both like.
Exactly. So
we only have one.
Want us to buy a shirt? Get it in a 2X.
2X or bigger.
Yeah, because when Tino
3X is better.
When Tino came, he had like all larges. I'm like,
no, they were mediums and smalls.
I would say that these tatas ain't fitting in shit.
And I I wanted a Tino Valentino shirt so bad.
Yeah, because the first time we saw him, he didn't bring nothing.
So I went up and I was like, oh, and he didn't have it in my size. I was like, oh, and then he came out in his shirt with a cut, and I was like, well, maybe I should have got it and just did that.
Look, I'm an old bitch. You can't cut that shirt in half because those fuckers is like
it'll be when I'm mowing the yard.
We have to share the Tino Valentino shirts.
He gets it and he cuts it off right in the middle of the Valentino. That says Tino what the fuck's that second word?
Oh, that reminds me. So did you see what Skillshare? Did you see what Angel Deposit's doing? He is doing Valentine's telegrams. He's going door to door delivering coffee and flowers
and singing,
and he'll play for like $20. He'll throw a chancla at your ex. I messaged him. I'm like, I sent him I commented. I was like, bro, the fuck. Do you do long distance? Because Jay would love for you to throw a chancla at him for $20.
My ex is still here in town.
Tino or not Tino? Angels show up at my house singing. What are you singing? I'm signing up. How much to drive from Dodge to Hayesville? I was like, will you meet me at the Applebee's in Dodge City? I will pay just so you throw a chancla at Jay. Jay would be all about it too. He'd be like, that's the greatest Valentine present I've ever had. I was like, this, he's got such a, I don't even know. Cause he made, cocktails with crackers and he's selling those. His girl's doing pictures. Like Angel is just, he's probably the most inventive business person because he's just always going after it. There's always something he is doing.
Yeah.
He'll sell clothes. He'll sell whatever just to do what he needs to do for like the skill show or for training or whatever. And I'm just so damn I've never seen anybody with that kind of drive ever.
No, me neither.
It's just impressive. I have never seen a wrestler go, you know what? I'll show up to your house with flowers and coffee and throw shoes at you for $20. And I'm like, that's fucking amazing. Can you imagine if HCW
40 though?
I know,
I can sing better than he does.
I know, but can you imagine if HCW did that? Like,
all right,
the 7 Seal show up on your front door for Valentine's Day,
singing "Boys to Men" into the road. Go be like, girl, I'm gonna hit this motherfucker with a chair.
I saw what you did with that other wrestler.
Fuck him, bitch.
I know. Fucking mad shit.
I'm trying to think of a single wrestler to
I don't even know. I don't even do any of them.
I don't think
Jekyll's the only one that I know can sing.
Yeah.
Well, and
Simon
Mindy
can sing.
Can he?
Yeah, a little bit.
What kind of songs does Simon sing?
He's don't be too shocked. He sang Iris.
Okay, that doesn't surprise me.
Goo Dolls, yeah.
Yeah.
That shocked the shit out of me when I saw him do it. I'm like, you like the Goo Goo Dolls? And he's like,
well, he's younger.
So not to bust kayfabe or anything, but we went to the Christmas party, and he was there, and his nerd level is like
way high. But like, it matches our nerd level, to be fair.
quoting
word for word,
Christmas movies.
Home Alone, word for fucking word.
Like just the
But
most
that
ridiculous.
kid got so excited. We were playing a game, and that Simon got so excited, and he's just, and I hate to break kayfabe, but he's just such a great guy. He really is such a great guy. He just gets so excited when you walk in the room, and he gives the greatest hugs. And I'm just like, I love him so much. And then he comes out as Balazan or Simon.
And he's a dick.
And he's a complete fucking dick. And then he shows up and sings Iris from the fucking Goo Goo Dolls.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I think it should be like, I don't know, some angry screaming.
Megadeth. Yeah.
So,
He
Megadeth.
loves ICP too, and he loves the Misfits and Metallica, and I'm like,
he didn't go
Well,
to
the
the
Misfits
ICP concert.
okay,
That's
wait.
crazy.
Misfits makes sense. That's
Yeah,
punk.
yeah.
though.
Well, he's always wearing a Misfit shirt, so
Yeah, that makes sense. But I was thinking more like screamo, heavy metal.
some Rancid maybe.
No, you know what? He's secretly a Boston fan. He loves some
He's
Boston,
hey now,
some Chicago, some Kansas.
any other geographical entity to take it?
Yeah.
Toto.
Florida Georgia line.
Little Texas. I mean, like he likes all the states.
It was the heat of the moment.
His favorite song is Georgia. Okay, leave it alone. He likes some
He's probably like me. He just listens to
Flow Rider.
everything.
cover. Yeah, well, but to be fair, I don't know anybody that doesn't have an eclectic. Our music taste is insane.
It's weird.
It goes from like opera to rap. Like you can go. We're all over the fucking place, and that like my playlist is worse than yours, because I'll go like show tunes, and then I'm listening to some screamo. Not a lot of scream. I don't listen to it nearly as much now that I'm losing my hearing, which is horrible for a person who sings and loves music.
Right.
See, I still listen to a lot of metal. So
You can, but I can't hear it the way I used to because I have tinnitus, so I have ringing in my ear. So if I listen to a lot of heavy metal, because I loved heavy metal back in the day. Actually, the reason I'm going different is because of heavy metal. But now it's so loud that I can't even hear the words, and that's just been the last year. So I don't listen to as much heavy metal as I used to. It's more of a mellow heavy metal. It's not. It's so sad. It's like
It's soft metal.
yeah. It's like easy listening, like
light
Metallica.
metal.
It's like
Light
easy. Metallica back in the day, yeah. It's like
S&M.
easy, Disturbed. You know, shit that you can understand the words. I don't listen to the shit where it's like anymore.
you understand Disturbed?
I don't think Disturbed understand Disturbed.
Wah, that's not hard to say. Okay. I have not drank enough for your impressions. That's not every Disturbed song.
Yeah, he's
About 90% of them.
It's kind of like
sorry.
if you like
I should say
Godsmack.
5 Finger Death, but I haven't listened to Godsmack in a while.
If you think about it, you listen to a Godsmack song, almost every Godsmack song, he's telling you to go away, leave me alone, keep away from me. Every
Right,
fucking song,
right.
he's like, go away.
Yeah.
Okay, but do you know,
There's one song about a vampire though.
do you know me at all?
That's
That-
probably the only one I could think of that really doesn't.
Look.
Oh, there's a yeah.
That makes sense. I don't like people. I want them to go away and leave me the fuck alone. Okay? That's
How are you going to
personality.
get people to come to your concerts though if you're telling them all to go away?
The hell?
It's like every song.
My concerts, just
Hilarious.
buy the fucking tickets and then I can go home. Fuck off.
We canceled, and you're not getting your money back.
Fuck
We're
shit.
Guns N' Roses, bitches. Fucking go Ryan. I don't care.
The older I get, I was like, I'm just gonna ride the Smashing Pumpkins lane. I'm just gonna go to like easy listening. That's like easy listening now. It's weird, but it is.
I love me some Christopher Cross. Do. Mine's like Christopher Cross 2 Testament.
Just
Everything.
I think that's what you sang in one of the first songs I heard you sang a Testament song. I'm not sure. Maybe.
Really?
Maybe.
No.
It was
no.
who sings
I don't
the
think he's done a Testament song that I've heard.
I was trying to think of what it was and I couldn't remember. It was one of those metal bands that like, people don't think of. They think they're somebody else.
I don't know. The first thing I saw, yours, it wasn't. I think it was Chicago. Is it a Chicago song?
I don't think so.
I can't remember who. It was a song I know, but it was from the 80s. And I cannot put my hand on. It wasn't.
Probably was Journey
That's
or
what
Steve Perry or
I was thinking it was Journey.
yeah, probably was. I do that, you know.
In the very first bar we went to, which I can't remember the name of now. The one that got closed.
Barron's?
No, yeah. So, yeah, I think it was Journey. Because I think that was also the same time Erica came that night, and you and I were going to do a duet, but I couldn't decide what song because, you know, I didn't want to do it.
Your chicken shit.
Yeah.
I will openly. I've told Billy that. Like, he gives me shit. Why? When are you going to sing the national anthem? If you want it pre-recorded, so you can play it over the stuff.
Houston it?
You know what though? I can.
Oh yeah,
I can. You should. I sing really good in the shower.
I'll never know that.
Actually, no.
He records it.
You know, but that is no, because he doesn't. Yeah, he's off in his own little world on his phone, playing his games on his phone. When I'm in, I don't even sing in the shower anymore.
You haven't heard you sing in the shower in a long time.
I think the last song I sang in the shower was Patsy Cline.
I sing in the shower
All the time.
all the time.
Yeah, and it's hilarious.
I make sure you can.
And then you hear, "Oh shit," because he slipped. Like, oh fuck, what was that? Oh,
I got one of them Google fucking things in there just for music in the shower.
Yeah,
yeah.
mine's never loud enough though.
That and when I get out, I have it tell me jokes.
He does. You'll hear him go, "Hey Google, tell me a joke." Maybe like, "Why did the old man cross the road?" I'm like, it's.
And then I laugh sarcastic, like, that was fucking stupid.
I'm sorry. She got offended. Shall we try a different joke? Jesus Christ.
I'm an old man. I'm offended by that.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Are you sure?
It's just a chair.
Sure it is.
It is.
He said he was an old man. Take your fiber today. All right. So you have no opinion on Billy and Bobby throwing us under the bus and running us over. Okay, fine. Because you want to keep your job.
Okay, well, how about, how do you feel about Chance doing what he did?
I'll put it this way. If I were to ever say anything to Ray Leone regarding what happened, Ray Leone is in a position that everybody wants to be in.
Mm-hmm.
Some people can handle that. Some people cannot. Chance has just proven he cannot. Unless he's in that
Also
upper
the
echelon,
same.
right? Upper echelon position that Ray is in. We have just found out what happens when Chance is no longer that top guy that he was. Some people can handle it, some people can't. Don't let that change who you are and what you do.
That's good advice
That's
for
good
Ray.
advice.
However, the fact that Chance lost twice in that entire run as champion, and the first time was not even a championship match.
No, it was he didn't get pinned.
Yeah.
It was a triple threat. He didn't even get
So
pinned.
he didn't technically
Yeah,
lose.
he didn't technically lose.
Right.
but-
So then the only time he loses is to Kane for the belt. So then how is it that he's going around saying that HCW fans put him on this pedestal and gave him, like, what did he say? He couldn't live up to the standards that they put him on. What does that mean? Because he made that standard for HCW fans. He's the one who made us believe in him and support him. And we did. Every single HCW fan supported him through every up and down. Ass beating, wife being drug out in a body bag, Seven Steel destroying him, not knowing what we're going to do, didn't know what we were
Or
following.
even like right after he lost and then he went to Salina and he didn't want to wrestle. He walked out. We were still chanting his name. We were still cheering him.
Still
even though
supporting him.
Even though he didn't give us a show, he walked off. He quit,
Yeah.
Just, yeah.
It's just an unexpected side of his personality that nobody ever saw.
So there's a few theories that they're throwing around. One is that when he was Diablo Blanco, which is a whole other beast of Chance, that maybe when he had to put Diablo Blanco away, that he didn't get rid of all of Diablo Blanco. The other thing is that maybe he's just a big fucking baby and he lost, and now he's just throwing a fucking fit because he's not the champ anymore.
Look at who else did pretty much the same thing as he did, though.
Who's?
Mindy.
Yeah.
So that's where that theory comes in, right? Because Mindy has become a completely different person because they brought her up out in a body bag, and she had to.
But who
she
has
got her ass kicked, and she had to defend him. He had to save her. Like, Seventh Seal destroyed both of them, and she still, and we said this on an episode, she still has not recovered from what the Seventh Seal has done.
But who has his ear all the time?
Right. Yeah. And that's what we said on the episode with Ray, is that that's two toxic people feeding off of each other in one house.
Absolutely.
So, and that's what we said with Ray. And Ray said, well, that made him feel even worse because he didn't see it coming and he should have stepped in sooner. But this is not Ray's fault.
No, it's not.
So, but is it, because one thing Logan said that kind of I found interesting was, if you're no longer the top guy, you no longer have the championship, right? Then why not just waylay on everybody? You never have to fucking lose ever again. Because if you're getting ready to lose, fucking cheat, like give a low blow, you never have to lose ever again. You may just get disqualified, but you ain't getting pinned.
Well, we'll see. I mean,
is it going to be the same kind of just fuck all? I don't know how it goes. I don't understand throwing a fit after he was so... You couldn't have got any more loved other than Ray.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know that Chance was necessarily loved more than Ray. I would say they were pretty equal in that.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't understand what... It's just jealous because Ray's still holding the title? Ray's on the top of the mountain and now we're at the bottom of the mountain. But then the other side that you have to think about with Chance is that Billy's putting him all the way at the beginning again and making him have to fight his way up. But then you got people who are outsiders getting title shots immediately.
Well, see, that is one thing that I disagree with is Chance not getting that rematch.
You almost always get a rematch, if not three. Like you have the original, and then another one, and then sometimes you have a third one, depending on how it goes, right?
Right.
But so why Chance only lost once?
Mm-hmm.
What makes you think he has to go back to the beginning?
Right. Yeah.
But Dan Weber lost to Camaro Jackson, and he gets a title shot his very next match. Not knocking Dan Weber, but just because Billy's impressed, he automatically gets a title shot with Ray. How does that work? He's only been there literally one other time, and he lost to Camaro Jackson. He didn't win. That was a good showing. I'm not going to argue that point because that was a hell of a match. But one time,
right?
That's not climbing a mountain. That's not showing.
Well, there's other. I mean, I'm to defend Billy a little bit on this. There's other Shotgun Dan Weber. That's not the only match he's ever wrestled.
No, I know that.
You know,
but when you take HCW, what he tells, say, Logan Knight. Logan Knight had to fight 3 years to get even just the Out of Luck championship.
Mm-hmm.
You've got several wrestlers who have been wrestling with HCW in Wichita and or Salina this whole time to try to fight to get the title shot, haven't gotten it.
Mm-hmm.
And then you've gotten how many outsiders have come in and automatically gotten title shots just recently. And Ray said it first. Ray brought it up on our episode. Like, why is Billy giving these people, outsiders, title shots immediately? They're coming in immediately and getting title shots.
Yeah.
Then Logan Knight said it too. So that was where I was kind of get your opinion. It's like, it does seem a little weird because Billy is one of those that makes people work for it usually. You got to start from the bottom and work your way up. So and then you're saying Chance loses once and he has to start lower than Dan Weber?
You think he's punishing him?
I wouldn't say that. I can't rightfully answer.
Well, it's your it's
Logan,
an opinion.
Logan and Ray, I don't really think can answer it. That's why they're asking the question, and it's a valid question. It's very valid.
They said one thing Logan said was that even though we don't like Dickie running half the company, and Dickie is Dickie, things have started to change now that Dickie doesn't own 50% of the company,
Right.
and there's some questionable decisions that are being made that are going to pull this into. Are we really doing what's best for HCW? Or are we just doing whatever we want to do? Are we really given opportunities where they're earned? Or are we just like...
Well, in some cases, like, say, the State Fair, Ray wrestles KJ Orso. That, to me, is very, say, earned.
Right.
You know, KJ Orso is a big name. You want him in the main event.
Yeah.
You know, that's, but yeah, as far as like our local shows.
See, and I take the State Fair completely out as like a different entity in my
it
brain.
Because that's a huge showcase.
We're trying to bring in new fans.
Right. And that's why we brought in like Malaco and Abaddon and KJ Orso and the Lucha.
Oh,
Andrew Lucha. We brought in these because we were trying to showcase HCW, but also just wrestling in Kansas in general. So, and it was great. I just take it. There were some things that were HCW storyline follow through, but at the same time, I kind of take that show separately. I feel like you kind of have to a little bit, not much, but a little bit. But when it comes to generality, as far as HCW, Salina, and Wichita, there are some interesting things taking place as of 2026.
Right. No, I understand it. I don't have an answer.
Yeah.
I don't. I wish I did. I wish I could come up with one.
Do you agree with Chance being... I mean, I understand Chance being upset that he lost the title.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand Chance being upset with HCW about him losing the title.
No, but at the same time, who here would not want to see Chance Kerrigan versus King Carter in a match again?
That was a match of the year.
Yeah. Who wouldn't want to see that?
I'd pay money to see it again.
All right.
I paid money to see a lot of wrestling shows.
Right.
But that ended up being match of the year because that was fucking phenomenal. So seeing that again, great. But I often wonder, I mean, I don't know. Do we know that Kane didn't say no? That he's like, nah, Chance, I'm not gonna wrestle him again. Kane.
That's not Kane's call, though. That's ultimately up to Billy.
Ultimately, but at the same time, I mean, I know Ray's been given like, yeah, no, he has a little pull.
Oh yeah, Ray does. But
so why can't Kane have a little pull? Or is this all just Billy? Is this all Billy doing just odd things? Like 2026 is weird for Billy? I don't know. Are we going to get... Maybe we need Dickie back. Maybe we need to start a petition.
I wouldn't go that far.
Yeah, I wouldn't start just yet. But we'll wait to see what the rest of the year brings, maybe.
Well, I would put stipulations on that. Like, you can come back as long as you're not stealing titles.
Or people's chairs.
Or opportunities. Chairs. No low blows. We're not doing the gooch punch.
No gooches.
No 2026 gooch. I would like...
Why do you think I stayed in the chair the whole time?
No
He was
shit.
commentary with me. I'm like, I ain't standing up around you for nothing.
You cross your legs the whole time, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's for HCW. 2026 started off on a weird foot, and it's gonna be interesting to see where it goes.
Very.
And I feel for the HCW fans because I feel like we're pulled in like 6 different directions. Because as much as it is weird that Dan Weber got a title shot against Ray, I like Dan Weber, and I want to see him more. Do I want to see some of HCW faithful, like the normal roster, get some shots that they haven't got before? Absolutely. So we'll see what 2026 brings. It'll be interesting.
I'd like to see Double Stuffed come back.
Yes.
Yeah.
Take on
Yes.
Diamond
They're doing
King.
a lot of stuff down in Florida and down in Texas. I saw. They're like super. But next time Double Stuff comes, if they don't bring actual double stuffed Oreos,
Yeah, not the
Yeah, I
minis.
know.
we will riot.
No. I mean,
They brought the minis last time, and it's not double stuffed. Come on, guys.
that's half stuffed.
it's barely stuffed.
God knows I need a. Never mind.
I want to see Calvin Alders go up against Kane Carter for the belt. That's a guy that
You know, has Calvin had a title shot?
No,
Not even for the Out of Luck Championship, has he? Well, no, he did number one contender rumble for the Out of Luck Championship, right?
he's
Last
been in
year?
a couple number one contender matches,
But he has not had a title shot,
think he
which is
and
strange.
and he hasn't actually been pinned in any of those matches either. Somebody else.
I don't know.
I'd have to go look
Yeah, I'd have to
that
go back.
back because
About the match they had in Salina with
Gavin has pinned Calvin Aldridge. I'm
by
pretty sure.
cheating.
I didn't say it was fair. I said he's been pinned. You didn't specify that it had to
The ref
be
didn't
fair.
see it. We talked about it. The ref didn't see it. It never
didn't
happened.
happen. I don't know what the fuck who are you talking to? You're the one who made those rules. If the ref didn't see it, it didn't happen. I think for 2026, I don't know that we'll ever get an answer, though, to be fair.
We may not. There's been other things that have happened that we've never gotten answers for. So
Yeah, that kind of fell off the waylay.
yeah.
They just kind of, you know who I'm looking forward to growth this year, though? I'll be honest. I'm looking forward to Vale and Temple.
Yeah.
Right.
I want to see some Vale and Temple HCW takeover this year because they're so cohesive. I'm so hoping they win that triple threat in March.
Yeah.
Is it March 28th?
Yeah, it's March.
I'm so hoping they win that shit.
You wanna see
That'll
new
be
champs,
insane.
huh?
Yes, I do. I want to see Vale and Temple as champs. They have been like the runner up for so long.
Christian Temple's held those belts before.
Yeah.
I know, but not
Tag team
Vale.
belts, not-
I was gonna say, but not as Vale and Temple, and he did with Gray.
Yep.
Yeah, Justin Gray, as Rebel Hearts. See, look, I remembered something. Yep,
Good for you.
me.
I think you had issues with that last time.
Shut
No,
up.
she-
It was just Christian. I thought his name was Christian Gray. I wanted to call him. I wanted them to call themselves the Trinity. Christian. I don't. We haven't seen anything from Justin Gray in like 2 years.
I think he's pretty much retired.
Is he really?
Yeah, I think so.
I know he was doing. Was he doing band stuff?
I don't know.
I'll have to ask Vale. I'm gonna have Vale on here. I'm gonna have or Temple. I'm gonna have Vale and Temple on here. That's the goal
Right.
before. Well, hopefully with the next couple of months. I'm planning on having him over. I've wanted to have Temple over for a while because he's just a fun dude. He's a fan of ours. We're a fan of his.
Right.
And he gave us some moonsault just as a present. And I'm all about a good. And that was a good moonsault.
It was a scary moonsault.
There's
Right?
not a whole lot of room, bro.
No.
And I thought for sure somebody was going to go through that table.
And he's a tall boy.
Oh my God, what is he, like 6 foot? Is he over 6 foot?
Oh yeah, he's over.
Is he?
About 6'3", 6'4". He's taller than I am.
How you're 6'2",
I'm 6'2", yeah.
and he's taller than you.
Mhm.
I've never stood the two of you next to each other.
Sure he is. I think I look up a little to him when I'm there next to him.
Do you really? That's still scary though, because that's what is that like a 4 foot maybe distance between our table, like the edge of our table and the ring.
If that, yeah.
My bitch ass would have gone through it. I'd have died. But then again, I don't flip like that at all. Never did.
You know how many times I've watched Mick Foley off that Hell in a Cell? Watched it so many times, and I still do not know how the hell he ended up under the barrier.
No, I didn't.
No,
I
I
didn't.
know exactly what you're talking about.
It's like my biggest mystery in wrestling. How
I
the fuck did he get
watched
half his
that
body
in
on-
slow mo.
That poor guy, that whole match, man, he was like shit was landing. Like
yeah.
when he went through the cage, the chair was under him, and then when they hit, it was right back on top of it.
Yeah.
Well, and then he's just continuing and he's spitting his own tooth out like it's nothing, and he's laughing. I'm like,
Oh, no.
you are built of something different.
Instead, it wasn't a laugh. He said what he was doing was he was going like this and filling the hole in his lip, and it looks like he's smiling
Well,
crazy.
he had his tooth like stuck on his lip, and
No,
then he
no, it was
just
on his nose.
whatever. He just I'm like, that's insane.
He literally said he swallowed his tooth. It came out his nose, and he was going like this, and he felt for feeling
That's fucked up.
the hole in
Mick
his
Foley is a whole other,
right.
whole other beast. Remington's going to come back in March. What did he say?
He's going to try to. He said he's going to.
He's doing his own physical therapy now. He said it's about 6 to 8 weeks. He said it was going to go pretty fast because
he said he was going to make it quicker than that. Yeah.
Yeah. So I know for sure he'll be back in May, but he's going to try to come back for. So I'm looking for. I want to see Aaron and Remington again.
Mm-hmm.
Because that is the first match we got to watch was Aaron and Remington. I'd love to see that.
Our first main event. Yeah.
Yeah, that was our first main event.
Was that the 3 stages of hell?
No,
it was
that was the very first Osage show.
The one where Aaron was he was a good guy.
When Aaron held the belt.
Turned. Because
Aaron was holding the belt and Remington had just come back, literally just come back from Japan. And then they ended up doing 2 matches. And so the first one was the first one, and that was a bloody match. And that was when Aaron turned heel. So the very first introduction we got to Aaron was nice guy in the very beginning. He was like, He's like, I wrestled the Macho Man.
Before the show started, he came out and he was all buddy with everybody, shaking everybody's hands. And then at the end of the night, he was like, "Screw you, fuckers!"
And then we were like, "What the fuck happened?"
Pro wrestling.
RASSLIN, that's wrestling.
HC Dub. HC Dub. And from then on, we were sold.
Yeah.
He's like, "Fuck you, sons of bitches." And then they had the hardcore match was the second one they did. And Remington had got the title.
Mm-hmm.
That was crazy. That was insane. Because they had Remington was a bloody ass mess after that 3 stages of hell.
No, 3 stages of hell was when Aaron won it. That was at Legacy.
But Remington was a bloody ass mess.
Yeah.
Like Aaron was bloody too, but Remington you couldn't even see his face.
Remington's not happy unless he's a bloody ass mess.
I feel I think so.
I feel like that's like a life issue.
He comes back to the curtain every time. Did I bleed enough?
Dude, that heavyset dude we saw at GCW. I can't think of his name.
Shit.
He got
tree something.
Yeah, he got cut in the head on another show, and he went, and it just went out of his head.
Fucking shit.
Gotta try that sometime.
Billy said he can do it. Billy said he could do that. He can make it because you when you do that, you put the pressure in your head, so it makes your blood pressure go up, so it squirts. And he did that, and I was like, thank God he didn't do that at GCW because I was front row. I don't.
And he was looking right at us. He had that fucking.
I'm all about. You can break my table. You can break any of my shit, right? You can tear my sign. Well, don't tear my signs. Justice for signs. But like, I don't do the blood. I pick up dead people. I don't. Bodily fluids. Y'all can keep that shit.
She got KJ Orso in her lap in that show at GC.
And Shotzi. And Shotzi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got one of the luchas.
Everybody next to me was jealous on that one. Like that, and I said it in the podcast. Is look, Wichita needs to do better. Y'all are fucking gross. As a female who is also a wrestling fan, y'all make me sick. Wichita, do better. Do better. Because if I was Shotzi, I'd have said fuck all of you and I'd have walked out of the building. No joke. It was the most disgusting. I have been to fucking what? I don't even know how many wrestling shows I've been to. That one was gross.
What was
the comments these guys that were sitting next to me were making?
Pulling their phones out.
Straight bad shots, ass shots. The comments they were saying, and they're sitting next to me. Jay's sitting here, and I got 2 big dudes here, and he's got 2 big dudes because there's maybe 5 females in the whole building, right? There's not female wrestling fans. There's just not a lot of us, right? Mm-hmm. But the comments, I have never been uncomfortable at a wrestling show, never. And I've been to a lot. I wasn't even uncomfortable at ICP. This one, I was like, I gotta go. This is gross. You got 2 teeth in your whole fucking head, and you're gonna say shit about you want her vag next to a female? Wichita do better. Y'all are nasty. Nasty. This is not 1996, and I'm sure you weren't even alive then. He was probably born then.
Yeah, maybe.
But if I was Shotzi, I'd have fucking left. And that, what is that other girl that did the hardcore match?
Gigi Dolan. I can't remember what she goes by now.
I don't. Anyway, she did a hardcore match, and the shit they were saying, I was like, I was ready to go. Wichita's gonna need to do better. HCW crowd doesn't do that shit.
No.
Now there are some that come in as guests that'll say some shit, but that's home. So I'll turn around and tell them shut the fuck up. I don't care. Those are my girls. You ain't gonna say that. We're here for wrestling moves. We ain't here for vag. All right. You want vag? Go to the fucking bar down on fucking 31st and Seneca.
Yeah,
you in the wrong building. But HCW's got a really decent crowd, but that GCW show did not.
Wow.
Trash.
It was sad. It was just.
Trashy.
It was so sad. It was just as bad as when we went out to another show that was on South Seneca. I won't do that again.
Oh, yeah, I know you're talking about.
I won't do that again.
Yeah.
I won't. That's Wichita is just surprisingly just gross. Y'all are gross. You're like just carrying herpes and disease. Fucking shit. Make a bitch need to go take a shower just from walking in the room. My God, and y'all wonder why dating in this city is terrible. It's because your mouth. The fuck.
How do you really feel about it, Jackie?
Oh, I hate it. And it's just so sad because I have never seen Shotzi in person. That is so cool, bro. Seeing Shotzi, I watched her on WWE, but she's so much cooler in person. Like, she's taller than I thought she was, and her moves. She ended up in my lap like KJ Orso did too. But he had a lucha sit on your knee, like, and it was cool. GCW was a cool show because it was so personal, and it was at the Wave. So I think we were closer than we are at HCW.
Yeah, they didn't have anything in front of us.
We had no tables, so it's just chairs.
Yeah,
wow.
No guardrail.
Now the only issue I had was that we were so packed. Like we
They literally, like, the chairs were right next to each other, so it's like the guy sitting next to me was basically sitting on my lap.
and you know, wrestling fans don't tend to be skinny.
No.
Yeah. So it was pretty tight packed, but JCW was a cool ass show. It was really cool. I was really excited to see Shotzi. I was kind of disappointed she didn't have her tank. I wanted to see her. I want to ride her tank, to be fair. Jay wants to ride tank too. I mean, how many other wrestlers do you know drive a tank out? Like a full on tank. No, but Shotzi's just a cool chick, right? And I really got a lot of respect for her when she shaved her head because her sister had cancer, so she shaved her head with her sister. And then, you know, she left WWE and did GCW, and so I was really excited to see her. And then just hearing that, I was like, yeah.
The lucha match down there was fucking awesome.
That was the best match I've ever seen.
Really?
Best lucha match I've literally ever seen. That shit was fire. If you could have standed up and applauded, like, that shit was good. It was fast. It was so skilled. It was like one of those where you're like, I'm going to WWE or AAA. Like, it was so freaking good. It was the best match of all of that whole night for me. Yeah. They did so freaking good. And then the moves that they were doing in the small space, because that ring's not as big as Billy's. It's probably, I would say, 2 feet smaller on each side.
It's about a 16-foot ring.
And then, so the area is not that big. And the big moves they were doing in that small area.
Wow.
I would go again.
Their mat was tore up too, so I mean, I can imagine.
Yeah, oddly,
trip.
They had big ass holes in their mat, which they do a lot of hardcore matches. But at the same time, somebody get their foot in that mat.
Yeah.
That's scary shit, especially because they have show. Like, they don't stop. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's probably like, they look at that and go, you know, oh, that's hardcore.
I look at it as an accident.
Yeah.
I look at it as an accident. I've seen too many people just I've seen too much shit, like when turnbuckles break, or like somebody goes to the top and a turnbuckle
Or
breaks.
they get their foot caught on the top.
Yeah, they get their foot.
Yeah.
Somehow.
That
magically.
scares the shit out of me.
Man,
there are times when our HCW normal have like the mat slips, or Jose falling and hitting his head was the worst one I saw.
Yeah.
Like, he right on the ground, and that was at
I don't remember what show it was. I just remember hearing that thud, and I was like, "Oh shit!" I think
Yeah, we were
he was
genuinely
fine,
scared.
but damn.
Yeah.
And that's with a bigger ring and a bigger area. So.
Yeah, I've refereed a couple matches where people got hurt, and I had to kind of get in there and check on them. And
that's why his biological dad said something like wrestling is fake, and I'm like, look, bro. First off, wrong person to say that to.
Right.
Secondly, it is a drama.
Mm-hmm.
This is they are stories, they are characters, but you are not going to convince me those moves are fake, because you cannot fake a lot of the shit they have to do.
Right.
Now, there are some things that aren't as hard as you think they are.
Mm-hmm.
We're adults. We're not stupid.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't wake up yesterday. You're going to tell me that Edge actually had sex in the middle of the fucking ring? No. But.
Wait, he didn't?
Wait. Well, I mean, there was a lot of blankets there.
I'm down. I just ruined Jay's whole life. Watch that. You mean that wasn't? Okay. So, but I was like, we're not stupid, but it's the best show you'll ever watch. It is a great show. We enjoy it. Why are you trying to ruin it? We're just big fucking kids. Yeah. And when you're past 40, mid 40s, you have like your second childhood. Let us fucking have it. He's in the room playing with his action figures. And
I do. I play with my action figures.
He legitimately does.
Walk around with my wrestling belts over my shoulder sometimes, and
Look, he cuts a promo every once in a while. We're at work, and he grabbed me. He goes, Bailey to belly. No, we cut promos on each other quite frequently, actually. So we're just having our second childhood. Why you gotta ruin it, bro?
Yeah, because you gotta be smarter than everybody else.
Yeah, well,
I
don't care to be smarter than everybody else. The world sucks. I want to have some fun.
Right.
I don't need it.
I want to forget about real life, and that's what wrestling's for me. Yeah.
Look,
forget about the bullshit that I.
It's a combination of every soap opera, every Telemundo, every fucking 90210 episode, and all the politics rolled into one. But it's physical, and I get to see a bitch get kicked in the teeth. I'm going.
I always loved pro wrestling because it was competition and
it's skilled,
athletic, and competition at the same time.
Well, my thing about it is like, yeah, they're telling a story, but it's like theater, right? Like it's like Broadway, but more physical.
Yeah,
because you're being able to tell a story while doing a moonsault off a fucking ring.
People ask me all the time why I can't get into UFC. I'm like, there's no moonsaults off the top of the cage in UFC.
That's boring.
Yeah, it is to me. To me, it is boring.
And their shit talking ain't good either.
No. Give me a good running knee. Even a tag team running knee. That's my favorite. Bale and Temple, their tag team running knee.
Yeah.
I love that. Where you hear it go. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's why I'm such a big Rockers fan, is because they double teamed and they were smaller and they were overcoming it all, and they could sell the shit out of anything.
Yeah.
So that's your favorite all time tag team is Rockers?
Yeah, I don't.
Favorite all time wrestlers, period.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
My favorite tag team ever is the Dudley Boys.
Well,
not mine.
Huge Dudley Boy fan, and it's because they started off stupid and goofy, and it's like, oh, these guys aren't going to be seriously taken, and then they became Bubba and Devon, who would fucking start riots.
Piano shit, right? Anything else you want to ask Jeff before my phone, guys?
I guess one more thing. Do you think that the Natesters ever going to show up finally?
I think he's still trying to find his way around that trampoline park for his entrance.
He said he's back in Arkansas now. He'll be making his way to Kansas here. We've been with that joke's been going like 8 months. I don't even know that Natesters ever actually heard it. I kind of want to send it to him. If we ever see him again, we're like, oh my god, it's finally what the fuck? No, I want to see your passport, sir.
The Salina, the Sky Trampoline Park and the back alley is having to put in more doors.
Yeah.
And I think that's just for Nation. He has more doors to go through on his way to the ring.
Going to go through all 24 bathroom stalls.
Right.
Jesus Christ, I quit. I was like, when Jimmy the Funk turned on, I was like, I don't fucking blame you, bro. You've been sitting there fucking waiting on his ass for 45 fucking minutes. I'm bored now. Gotta look.
This teenager coming through a door, just opening it and then closing it, and then going to another door and open, and then closing it.
Shit, he fucking threw him into a ball pin, and then it takes another 7 years to get into the ring. And no wonder I was like, if I was Jimmy the Funk, I'd fucking turn on his ass too, bitch.
I'm going home.
Fuck you. Curb stop. Bye. Gotta go. You know who Seth Rollins is? You about to learn. Thank you, Jeff, for joining us on this bullshit journey that had no point. It went all over the place, but it's fine because I've been wanting you on here since way before we started the show.
We're actually wanting you to be our first guest.
It just didn't work out that way.
No, you found Ray Leon instead. I get it.
No,
I understand.
No, that's not what happened.
That's okay.
That's not what happened.
Okay. I don't have an ego, so you know.
You fucking lying. Lying piece of shit. But we love you. Thank you for taking time out of your...
Explain why Ray was the first guest now.
Because Ray wanted to be the first guest. That's kind of how that works.
He approached us.
Ray says, can I, you want to do an episode? And I was like, yeah, I just got the mics like literally yesterday. But we wanted to do big for 2026 because I want to grow the show this year. So,
and you still had me on anyway?
Yeah. We absolutely love you, even though you think we don't. Okay?
Oh, I know you do.
We absolutely love you. We think you're the greatest. We're still waiting for you to pull that rabbit out of your hat. You have not done it, Penn. I still need to make you another sign. That is fucked up, but I love you so much. Thank you for coming in just bullshitting with us. I know it's just random, and everybody's going to be like, this is the stupidest, most nonsensical Transformers and what? Just talking shit. But thank you.
You know, I went to Las Vegas one time, and I saw a picture of Penn.
You're like, yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, makes sense. See it now.
I'm just saying, that's the first thing I thought of when I saw you coming out and rapping.
That means he's Penn's little brother.
Easy.
You can't be teller because I talk too fucking
Point. Fucking shit. I'm out of here.
So I guess we've come to the end of the road.
Why do you gotta do? Fucking I quit.
Girl.
I quit. Both of you suck. Both of you. I don't want to even be here anymore. I'm canceled. Fucking shit.
Hey, did the water run dry back there yet?
You know what? Nobody else is gonna find this shit funny but us. That's the fucked up part.
Motown, Wichita, back again.
My mom's gonna go, what the fuck is that? How much did you have to drink? She's like, no, I'm fucking sober, Mom. That's what makes it even worse.
A little Midwest swing.
Okay, well, I was trying to wrap it up.
Back 'em going on.
Maybe we should make that our entrance song. I kind of like that. Jeff, you want to sing it? That's not bad. I was like, oh, I don't hate that. I don't hate that at all.
Not too hard, not too strong.
No, we're always too hard and too strong. Very opinionated bitches.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Jeff. We absolutely love you. You are one of our favorite people. You are our favorite commentator for sure. But thank you for just coming.
Jim Ross. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. You thank you for coming at the last minute. I know Jacob woke up sicker than a dog on Sunday.
Yeah.
And so he was in bed for the most part all damn day. So thank you for being flexible. We look forward to having you back. Hopefully you'll have a wrestling opinion. I do, but I don't. I do, but I don't. All right.
You didn't ask me what I thought of the Royal Rumble or anything.
No, we're not talking about the Royal Rumble. That's a whole lot. We'll have to have you back to talk about that shit. Look, we'll have you back after WrestleMania so we can bitch about the Royal Rumble.
Hey, you know what WrestleMania is? It's the end of the road.
I love Jeff Mitchell. I'm gonna have Erica here. The next time you're on, we're gonna bring Erica and we're gonna do a couples game.
Oh my God. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Actually, that would be fun.
That would really be cool.
Erica, because she got a mouth, so I know that bitch would be a lot of fun. I know that for sure.
She loves talking shit about me too.
Oh God, and it's so great.
Yeah, it is.
It's even better when you're not around.
You and her versus me and shit.
Right?
It's just couples. I meant you and me.
I love you, Jay.
Jesus Christ. Moving out. Wedding's canceled. He's marrying Jeff.
Does that mean I can't walk me down the aisle?
That's going to be a little hard. I'm going to get you a cardboard cutout of yourself and you can walk yourself down the aisle.
No, you
Sitting at the end of the road.
I'll sit there and look at it and go, look, it's pen.
Do a magic trick. Bitch.
Bayatch.
Fucking shit. We're going to go tag him.
Bye.
Out. Bye, guys.